sit up in my room, trying to write words that don't make sad songs. I don't want you to feel bad for the life I've had. Whenever you're around, it helps me. I get my starstruck kisses from you. You make me happy when I feel blue. You're really something I haven't had in a long time. In a long time. Are you my daydream Valentine? Always understand what I'm going through. Life isn't planned out to hurt you. Chucked in the middle, it's like our crooked teeth. But I would sit here and eat glass just to see you breathe. I get my starstruck kisses from you. You make me happy when I feel blue. You're really something I haven't had in a long time. In a long time. In a long time. Are you my daydream Valentine? Daydream Valentine. Daydream Valentine. Daydream Valentine. Daydream Valentine. Daydream Valentine. I get my starstruck kisses from you. Starstruck kisses from you. You make me happy when I feel you're really something I haven't had in a long time. In a long time. In a long time. Are you my daydream Valentine?
What is going on, everybody? We are live. ABJ on air, Monday Night Raw. So this is the second ABJ on air that I will be doing. Very excited to be rolling out this new style, new thing. I got a new light in my face. I got to get used to that. But we're going to be hanging out. I do have my Discord open for people who are hit a certain rank or a certain trust value that they can go in and hang out in that Discord chat. If you're watching and you're seeing that, you're welcome to be in there. Just when you go in there, mute yourself right away. Just, I want to keep that standard amongst everybody. Just, you could be there, just mute yourself. And I just need someone to kind of play quarterback in the Discord for me. So tell me who's in there or just let me know. And then I'll call on you and you unmute yourself and we could have a conversation. It won't be your microphone. It'll just be your audio, not you first personally on screen. So I want to incorporate my Discord. I want to incorporate the Cult of ABJ in these streams as well. If you want to be part of the stream in that aspect, you got to earn that. That's not something that I'm just going to let people in here on my live stream and then they can go and say some wild ass crazy shit and get me kicked off the internet. But that is open for people to do. So you can go hang out in that live chat. I know it says live gaming chat. I'm going to change that. It's just going to be the live chat. But yeah, so that's going to be available for people to hang out. But when you go in there, immediately mute yourself. Just please do that. Help me out. So yeah, that's going to be the way you can do that and participate and hang out in the chat. Because I may need to bounce off some people and talk. Now, also, if you're in there, I still would like a view. So try to keep me helping with that as well. But we are slowly growing this, which is exciting. I think we're closing in on 1,700 1,700 followers, I think is the number we're close to. Yeah, we've gained like 30 some subscribers in the last couple weeks, which is pretty exciting. So we're at 1,643. I want to find a way to put streamer subscriber counts on the screen. I'm still learning how to do a lot of this stuff on the screen, so bear with me. I kind of just mess with it as I go, so we'll kind of play around with it and see how it works out. But yeah, I want to definitely incorporate some of that and have some fun. But yeah, so Monday Night Raw tonight, I guess we're gonna have the results and the backlash or whatever it may be from Saturday Night Live main event. I guess there's a sub goal right there that I should probably get rid of. It's blocking my thing. We have a new follower. Thank you so much for the follow. Hunter Dillon following me on Twitch. Thank you for that. Did not know you weren't following. You got snitched. No, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So we'll find out what the results of that are. Once again, if you're in the Discord, now would be a time you could pop in and maybe we could talk a little bit about Saturday Night Main Event and you can give your takes or whatever it was. We could open up the dialogue and conversation. So that's one thing. We do have a lot of chats online and a lot of chats in the Discord. And if you really want to have off-the-cuff wrestling conversations or pop culture conversations and stuff, the Cult of ABJ Discord is really a place to be. And I keep getting in trouble, not in trouble, but like told by my community and also by Lily that some of these conversations are really good and they should be done on a platform so people can hear them. But yeah, so we'll try to incorporate that more going forward too. Maybe I'll go live on other platforms and have chats with people. But yeah, so I will say for the people tuning in right now, when it comes to the John Cena match, what my takes are, what I think, I don't mind him losing. So I want to put that first and foremost because most people are like, oh, you're just mad because he lost. No, not mad that he lost. That's not an issue for me whatsoever. I feel like he should have lost. I think there is also an argument to be made that he earned the right to go out on top. I think you charged fans a ridiculous amount of money to be there live, and they kind of wanted that. They wanted to see their hero. I love you too, Finn. But they wanted to see their hero go out on top, and that's when people pay $11,000 per seat. Sometimes you got to listen to your fans, and when you don't, boy, it's not helping. But anyway, the match itself was fine. It was exactly what I was expecting it to be. It wasn't a barn burner. It wasn't a 5-star classic. It was a John Cena Gunther match. It was a lot of rest holds. It was a lot of spam finishers. It was shoulder tackle, 5-knuckle shuffle, 5-knuckle shuffle, AA, triple AA, double AA off the top, AA through a table, slap, chop, German suplex. You know what I mean? It was just choke out. It was a lot of that. It was exactly what I was expecting to be. But the only problem I have is if you're in the professional wrestling world or in the business or anything like that, to no sell somebody is a big deal, right? So if you take someone's finisher and you kind of just shrug it off, or you're just acting like it didn't hurt you or anything like that, that's fine. But Cena has always been kind of criticized by his peers in the past that he had the golden shovel. He never helped the next guy. He made it about himself, and I don't know how much of that I truly believe, but that was a stigma about him for a long time. And when you have an opportunity to pass the torch or to go out on your back, then go out on your back. Go out, lose, take the loss, take the L. Yeah, I think smirking at the camera and smiling during a chokehold and then just the lazy tap, it doesn't do anything for Gunther. If anything, the fans hated it. The fans in attendance thought it looked like he took a dive. It looked like it just looked lazy, and it that visual kind of soured the moment for a lot of people, and I don't blame them for being upset about it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's his legacy. That's the way he wanted to do it, and that's fine. And I think everyone's entitled to that opinion, whether they liked it or hated it. That's the beautiful thing about professional wrestling. But I think if any other wrestler went out there and ended a match like that, where they smiled during a submission and lazily tapped out, I think they'd hear about it on the internet. You know, I think at the end of the day, professional wrestling, you are at some point in time, you are simulating combat. You are simulating a fight. You are simulating the fact that you are competing in a fight with another person. And when you take a moment of that fight and you completely do something that's off the cuff or not real looking, people are going to react to it. And I think that's exactly what we got. It was rubbish. I would have had Cena pass out. He didn't give up, but yeah. No, I totally agree. I think it was kind of silly to. I need a fucking drink. It was kind of silly to do that. Like I wish he would have had gone out a little differently. But like I said, it isn't my deal. It isn't my show. But yeah, I don't know. But we'll I guess we'll adjust as we go. Finn, I guess, is no longer liking me, calling me names in the chat. That's not very nice, Finn. What the fuck? I think I might have some beers in here. Do I have some beers in here? Fuck it, we'll drink that. All right. Lily's back is hurting, so I'm not going to make her come and get me a glass. I'll just grab one. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, told you to be quick. Fun fact: retirement glasses. Let's have one here. This is the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair retirement glass. Sorry, I love you, right there. So we're gonna drink out of tonight. We are drinking Killing Machine from Adroit Theory. Here's the can. A water too. Awesome. Look at that. An agua. But yeah, we got Killing Machine by Adroit Theory. That's what we're gonna drink tonight. This is a I believe an IPA. I don't know. Maybe I'll untap it. I'll untap it real quick after I pour it. I like to get all the carbonation out, so I violent pour it. I don't do that whole no head deal. But let's look this beer up on Untapped. I don't make beer content, so this is where I feel like the live streams and stuff. I'm trying to add that theme of some of my older stuff. That if you liked it, you still get it in some aspects. So Killing Machine is this. Let's see here. Killing Machine. Saurian Dance of Death. There's a few. Killing Machine, I guess, is a series. All right, we found it. So, Killing Machine number 2, Sorian, Dance of Death, Ghost 1643, Adroit Theory. This is a Pilsner, 6.5 ABV. Part of the 2025 Killing Machine box set. This American Pilsner was brewed with Mesquite wildflower honey plus chili and peppers to contribute slightly smoky, sweet, spicy undercurrent before being conditioned on a prickly pear plus scorpion salt. Part 2 Killing Machine variety box set. All right, so this is going to have some weird things going on there. All right, what do we got going on? Nate's in the chat, ABJ, we got some stuff coming up via DoorDash. First time having stuff delivered to our door. That's exciting. Click the like button, hit the subscribe, and ring that bell to get all notifications every time ABJ is live. Thank you, Raz, for that. I put the delay on the chat so it's on screen longer. I hope that helps. I don't have a very, very active chat, so maybe that'll let you guys have more time to read what's going on screen. And if someone's chatting from another platform, you can see it. Hunter holding it down over there on oh shit, I poured too much when I wasn't looking. Hunter holding it down there on Twitch, and then everybody else kind of over on the Facebook side, YouTube side. So that's exciting. Yeah, so make sure you are hitting that bell notification. I did go through and update all of my profiles. I've updated everything on social media to the new branding, the new everything. So I'm very excited to really get this launched and start the new chapter of ABJ. A lot of content, like I said, you're used to will not be around anymore. This is kind of going to be it. I am going to grind and grind and grind and be here live essentially every night during the week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Fridays tentatively, if depending if something else happens in life or something I'm excited for, I want to go do. I'll be live here for Monday Night Raw and Dynamite, guaranteed. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be live. I'll be still watching NXT, and when TNA gets a TV deal, which is kind of announced and going through, but it's not like I don't think it's officially on anything yet. I have to research that more. Or if you guys in the chat want to help me out and let me know when that goes officially live, the what was I saying? Yeah, we'll do TNA, but those streams will be watching the wrestling, but it will be a gaming channel. So I'll be gaming, but we'll still talk wrestling, still talk any other topic you guys want to talk about, but those nights will be gaming. So probably Tuesday nights will be like Fortnite TNA nights, and then Thursdays will be like a different game. We'll try to find a different game that I can yes, TNA will be on AMC. I don't know when that starts. Let me know when that starts so I know when to keep an eye on it. 1:15 it looks like. Thank you. All right, cool. So starting on next month on the 15th, we'll definitely watch TNA live while we play some video games. Thursdays I'll probably rotate the game, or like a single player storyline game where I kind of do like that and just kind of go around and collect and get all the achievements and just kind of chat with you while I'm playing a game. And then Tuesdays will be more Fortnite or maybe like a first person shooter night. Now there is a game I'm looking at called Ready or Not, and it's like a SWAT game where like you kind of go in and have to like neutralize a threat and do all this crazy shit. That looks a lot of fun. I just don't have the money for like the $60 version of the game or deluxe version of the game. Also Battlefield looks like that's the day Austin leaves. 1-5. Who's Austin? Oh, he leaves? I don't know anything about him leaving. So, if you're leaving Austin or whatever your name is these days, have fun where you're going. I'm out of the loop with that whole circle of people. I don't really get told anything. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do is those streams, and then if there's pay-per-views, I will be live for those pay-per-views. Now, I will say this: I know I kind of said before that there is more of likely of a chance that I will not be going to wrestling shows if there's pay-per-views, but there is two companies that I'm gonna be working for in 2026 that I kind of locked in that I will be part of their commentary team, their backstage team, and they're possibly ring announcing until we find a new ring announcer for that company. I will be going to those shows to do what I got to do and work those shows and do all that. So I may miss some Saturday nights due to working those companies. I will announce those shows when they come up and make sure you guys are definitely seeing them and watching them and supporting them. But they're great, man. Like it means a lot to me that when I make content or I post stuff, they share it. They're about it. They're about the ABJ brand. They're sharing things I do for them, and that goes a long way for me. I have to grow this brand. I'm at a point right now where I'm 8-9 years in. I put a lot of time, effort, and money into this. I travel to shows and I get paid next to nothing. Maybe I get a quarter of my tank filled and I still have to pay to feed myself and everything like that. And that just adds up, man. And then when you go there and work and then none of your stuff is even used or shared or talked about, and I have to bring all my own stuff, it's tough. It's really hard, and it's hard for me to justify being away from my own content and being away from my people and being away from my life to go somewhere where you don't always feel like you're appreciated for your work. So I had to take a step. I'm going to take a little step back from certain places and certain things, and just in general, just not going and putting my effort into people who don't want to put your effort in back. and it's no disrespect, no nothing. I guess I have expectations that I should be treated the way I treat others, or I should be valued the same way I value others, and it's not always the thing. And expectations is the greatest killjoy to your happiness. And if you set expectations and they're not met, then you get upset. So I'm not going to set those expectations, but I am going to set boundaries, and I am going to set the opportunity to be like, hey, this is what I feel like I'm worth. This is what I feel like I'm going to get when I walk in, and if you can't meet those, then I have to go. And there's no love lost, no disrespect, but I bring thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment and audio equipment and backstage and anything, commentary setup, all of it, and that's to me is worth more than $10. So I'm not going to keep traveling to those shows and do that if my time and efforts and my brand are not valued and used. Thoughts on what is going to happen on Raw? We have a few minutes. I think we'll get Gunther out to talk about it. I think they're going to see how the crowd reacts to him. I think they're going to milk that whole thing. But Triple H, from what I've been reading, is supposedly saying tonight is the beginning of the new era. John Cena is now gone. It is the new era. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails, but we'll see how it goes. But if you want to join the Discord, please join the ABJ live streaming room if you have the ability to do so. I will be calling on you guys if you want to come in and say hi. But if you join, immediately mute yourself, just so I don't want 100 fucking voices in here at one time. But I might say, hey, who's in here? What's your thought on that? And then I call on you, and then your audio can come through, and we can chat. That'd be great. If anybody wants to do that, you're more than welcome to. I think the video on screen did freeze a lot during Saturday night main event with Raz. I don't know if my computer can handle that. This is not really run through a web browser base like Streamlab was, or StreamYard. So I don't know if my computer can handle a lot of that stuff. So just bear with me. There's certain aspects of this stream that won't be there that was on the other ones, but work with me and we'll figure it out. All right, let me plug my phone in as I just unplug this. I had two people in the Discord, and they didn't even give me a moment to, like, lay down these ground rules. I just muted them, and they just fucking left. I was like, Jesus Christ, give me a moment. All right, I've been talking like a fucking psychopath this entire time, and I have a beer in front of me. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit on this so I hear what's going on. All right. Killing Machine, Saurian Dance of Death. It's supposed to be honey and pepper. I don't know. Wow. There is some pepper in that. That is interesting. That's a very interesting beer. My background might be too loud. My TV might be loud. Lily, if you want to come and take a little sip of this, I'm interested in what you think. It's not an IPA. It's not hoppy. It's like a Miller Lite. It's a Pilsner. I was streaming, but I told him to let people know in the chat. Just give me a second and I'll announce it. So if you, like I said, if you want to pop back in, you can. Alex is probably not watching this, so he has no idea what I'm saying. He's not going to come back in until later. But it would have been nice to maybe bounce around off some people and talk to them as we go. But if not a big deal. I'm just trying to make it so the Discord has a seat in these streams, and we promote the Discord in some form or fashion. But it is what it is. I don't know if Lily's even watching to hear me to ask her to come in and try this either. Probably not. I don't have a lot of people watching me at all anyway, so it's so interesting. This is crazy. Let's see what.
Took me a second from when I was able to hear it on my stream.
Prickly pear, scorpion salt, mesquite wildflower, honey, and chili and peppers. It's not spicy, but it has a little bit of like a spice to it. It's interesting. No problem. I also can't hear when someone joins the chat. So if, like I said, if someone can just play, if someone's in here and they are watching, just to kind of play quarterback in there to be like, hey, this person, like, use the live chat the chat feature in there too, to kind of talk amongst yourselves. We got some new promo photos too. I dropped in on social media today. I got some new ones done with my belt and my jacket that Lily made me. So that's pretty exciting. The promo photos came out really good. Got to make a dish for the office Christmas party at the pub tomorrow night. Not watching, but listening. That's good. I'm in your background, Ted. I'm in here. I feel you, Ted. Becoming one of those valuable dudes. Got to finally talk to him and chat with him in the Discord the other night. Very, very cool person. Very happy they have joined our community and have joined our live streams. Yeah, so I'm in the Discord. So I have that special, like, you have to be a special level to get there. I'm going to give it to you, Ted, because after speaking to you and getting to know you, I feel comfortable with you being on our chat and our streams. I would ask somebody in the Discord to do it, but I don't know who's in here and if it's going to get done in a reasonable time. So I'm going to look for you real quick in the Discord and promote you, if I can even find you, to be completely honest. Ted, we're going to make you a... what is it? Not a lie keeper, but a loyalist. I think loyalists can join the live stream. So let me know if that works. If you want to pop in, you can. If you're busy, I understand. But I think that level can get you into the live streaming channel, so you can come in and talk. Lily is crocheting and recording content. That's awesome. Oh, we're live. This is going. All right. So we're getting the highlights of the match. It's Monday Night Raw, so it's recap central. I wonder if they're going to show the reaction of the fans of being like upset and booing and saying the negative stuff. Are they just going to show the positives? I'm interested. I'm interested to see how much they show. I do like that spot with the elbows to the side of the head. Do they show the smirk? You can spin this any way you want. You could put any highlight from his past in that moment. I don't care. The only thing that I think would get me with that is if maybe if they said backstage that the finish of the match was supposed to be one thing, and Gunther himself didn't even know he was going to tap there. That would be kind of dope. I've seen that happen done at wrestling shows where they like, hey, listen, this guy's going over, this guy's winning, and then they are lying about what the crowd is doing at this point in time. They're saying they're cheering but they're literally chanting bullshit, bullshit. This is bullshit. F you, Triple H. They are spinning a different narrative to this. Thank you, Cena's. Like this is not the crowd reaction. They're very strategically pointing to the crowd, the people clapping, and not the ones flipping the bird. It sucks his last match that the crowd did do what they did, but they have the right to do so. They paid a lot of fucking money to be there. Interesting promo video there. To kind of be like, yeah, everybody was on board. They loved it. Nobody was upset about that at all. Crazy. All right, let me adjust my camera instead of moving my whole computer screen. I think that's the move. Yeah, they spin doctored the fuck out of that. Well, they're gonna start with Gunther. No problem, Ted. Yeah, I've heard people paying almost $11,000, and they weren't even on the floor. To be honest, they were up in the higher tiers, and paid almost $11,000 to be there. They're in my neck of the woods tonight. They're in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I'm trying to see if I know anybody there, but my goal would be if they're in Pennsylvania, I see an ABJ sign. That'd be kind of cool, but it's never gonna happen. I don't have enough clout that people chase yet. Yeah, we got floor seats at Wembley in the first All In. We didn't have to take a fucking bank loan out to do it. Yep, they're in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Um, I feel bad for Gunther because he got the brunt of it. People were throwing things at him outside the arena. That's what you want as a heel. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not upset that fans are giving him the old school treatment of like go fuck yourself. I'm for that. I think that's kind of dope. I'm gonna be honest. Like Roddy Piper was stabbed by fans that he had to wear a Kevlar leather jacket. Like I don't want people being legit hurt, but if you get a little bit of a crowd reaction that they're chucking shit at you, I'm not gonna be upset about that. As long as you're not physically laying hands on people, because at the end of the day, if you probably did that with some people, you're gonna get fucked up. But I'm gonna adjust this a little bit, make it a little bigger, make it easier to read. I think we're gonna try that. Let me see if that's too big for a chat box, but we'll give it a shot. But yeah, that's fucking. I think that's kind of sick. Yeah, I don't condone physical violence at all, but it's pro wrestling. That shit's kind of. It's kind of sick. I want to be a good enough heel that people maybe throw something at me once or twice. Who knows? Maybe I can dive back into the heel role very soon. 2026 heel ABJ coming back. There's a shadow right here, and I don't like it. Let's try that. Did I ever stop being a heel? So, with some of the companies I work at, I can't fully be heel because it's kind of hard to be like the heel backstage interviewer or the heel host of the show, ring announcer. Just something that you don't really see very often. But when I'm just fully commentary, I can do more, you know? Um, I'm not really paying attention to what's he's saying or what's happening. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just kind of looking around the crowd to see if I know anybody. I'd be like, I suck. Heel ABJ, shut up, piggy. I didn't say it on commentary that night. I wanted to so bad. But I didn't. I don't think I didn't pussy out. I just I forgot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot I was gonna say it. But it didn't happen, unfortunately. I have to be careful. When I was doing the heel commentary bit when I was working a lot in New Jersey, I had legit people, like broadcast people I was working with that like were like, dude, do you legit hate me? And I was like, no, I'm just doing my thing. And they're like, because you're a little much. And I was like, shut the fuck up a little much. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, but yeah, so much fun. So much fun. I see what he's doing, Lily. I just don't do I remember you from yesterday? From the chat? You were in this no, what the fuck did I do yesterday? I sat in the house all day yesterday. You mean Saturday? Were you in the chat Saturday? Well, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and hanging out. That means a lot. They cleared out Gorilla. So who's the first person to get in his face and try to stand up for John?
Pretty good. I do. I do. Your dad's going there.
Are you gonna bring in the B team to be upset about it?
Sure.
I mean, realistically,
You're proud. Oh, very proud. You go to the ring against the greatest of all time. You beat John Cena right in the middle. You send him into retirement. And then you show up tonight and you walk all over that man's legacy because you know he's not coming back. You think you got it all figured out. Doing that filter does not make you the ring general. It makes you
I don't get why he's the asshole here.
Anything else? Yeah. You're done for tonight. Find the exit.
I don't get this. Am I the only one who thinks this is kind of silly? You kick him out of the building because he won a match clean. He didn't cheat. He didn't do anything negative. He went out and choked fucking John Cena out and made him quit. But he gets kicked out of the building? AJ, aren't you retiring soon too? You want to get choked out? I don't get that. Why kick him out? I don't know.
Really? You can't see me taunting AJ Styles? That is how we welcome you.
I mean, when you beat the GOAT, you have the right to do everything he's doing. Right? Am I fucking weird for thinking that way?
No testatorn wayfarer with you here. And the reality we are left with. Host John Cena.
Why should he not? Like I said, he didn't go out and cheat. He didn't go out there and like completely fucking do anything he wasn't supposed to do to win that match. So why is this the tone? You get kicked out of the building. You're not allowed to be here because you went out and said, "Why are you booing me?"
Not just from this audience, but from management and the locker room. Heavy words being thrown in.
I don't know.
Physically.
Boo. Is anyone in the Discord to talk to me about it? And the answer is no.
It's incredible.
Oh, Ted, you're in the... Can I bring... Ted, can you hear me? Ted was in the other voice chat, not in the ABJ live streaming one. Ted, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
What do you think? You have a little bit of an echo, but what do you think about this? Gunther gets kicked out of the building and everyone's mad at him for beating John Cena clean.
I don't like it at all. I think it's absolutely preposterous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. What are you on right now? Your phone, you said?
I've got my AirPods in. I'm cutting up some chicken.
You got a killer echo.
Hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix this for you.
Okay. Vlog Lifestyle 2024. Hello there. I am. That's all I got. If you're a vlog guy or person, girl, I don't know. I'm not assuming. I'm starting a vlog myself. I have a couple more days to film on it, and then I'm gonna release it. I'm doing like a 3-week out vlog. So yeah, Steven Chambers in the chat. So guys, real quick, if you're part of the Discord community and you're at a certain level that you can join the live stream room, come on in. I'm gonna allow you to hang out with your voice turned on, but mute your mic. And when I call on you, then you can kind of come in and chat. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm gonna put you back on mute or ask you to mute yourself until we call on you to do that. I just don't want 100 voices at one time, but I want the Discord community to feel like they're part of these streams as well. And I want more people to go to the Discord because I want people to experience that as well.
Is this any better?
A little bit, still a little echoey, but it's
Okay.
doable. Yeah.
I'll have to get in and completely adjust them.
Yeah.
So
how you been, man?
I think man, a long day at work. We had one of our pipes bust on the backside of the lot, so that was a fun day of just water spraying all over.
Sick. Where are you at? Where you at again? You said what state?
Oh, Kentucky.
Yeah. So you're not. It's not like it's super cold. No.
It was 8 degrees this morning.
Oh, so yeah, it froze and bust is what essentially happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here comes the Usos coming through the crowd. I'm trying to see if I know anybody marking out. This is happening like 45 minutes from my house.
So it's Hershey, Pennsylvania. Look at this scene.
I don't know, not one person there.
So you're in Pottsville, right?
Yeah, Pottsville area. Yep.
Nice. You have to give me play-by-play because I can't see what's going on.
The
there.
Usos are doing their whole thing where they're yeeting with the crowd for 48 minutes. It'll probably go to commercial with them yeeting.
And I was a big fan of that whole gimmick, but I think it's pretty played out at this point. One of my best friends, he is a huge Uso fan, and I mean, top to bottom gear, followed the whole storyline, and now even he is just like just played out.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. The problem is with WWE is they find really simple catchphrase stuff and really simple silly stuff, and they latch onto it a little too hard for my liking, and then they beat the death out of it to the point where you don't really want to see it or hear it anymore. And that's kind of, but listen, the kids love it. Growing up, the Bushwhackers, when they came out, you did the and you would do it for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm not the old man yelling at clouds. I'm letting the fans have their fun, but I've definitely hit the point in my adult life where I'm just like, I'm not doing it. You might get me at first, you know, if I'm on camera, like, oh, look I'm doing it. But then I'm like, I'm fucking over it. You know what I mean? Like, I was at a show. Yeah, I was at a show where I think it was Luke, Bushwhacker Luke. One's still good, and one's still in rough shape. I always forget which one's which. I think it's Luke. But he showed up at the show, and the show ran over 25 minutes because he wouldn't stop. He just kept going around the ring doing it and going around, and then went out into the crowd and literally started a conga line. And then brought it back to the ring, and then brought all the kids in the ring, and then got all the kids out of the ring, which is a whole process and then its own. And then did a conga line, and then he wrestled, if you want to call it that. And then he gets out of the ring and wins the match. 105 years old, he wins the match, and then does it all over again. Like, it was a 6 to 8 minute match, and it was 28 minutes of no wrestling, just entrance and exit. And the show had a huge overrun because he just was like, the fuck are they gonna do to me? I'm a bushwhacker. Like, you know what I mean?
You're telling that story, and I was like, oh, he did it after the match. The pre-match is just
entrance and exit. He did it for just all day long. You all right? You want the rest of this? Lily tweaked her back again. We're a little concerned. We're hoping it's not. She just slept on it wrong. Yeah. The poor girl has finally been walking upright for a while, and now I'm back to like. She's not fully bent over, but she's roughing. She's roughing it up right now. Gabe, what's going on? Hunter's back. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much. Anyone else join the Discord that I'm not seeing? I have to bounce back and forth. Nope, nobody else came in yet.
I'm not meant for this cold weather.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna throw you on mute real quick, Ted, just because of a little bit of the echo, and then if I have anything going on, I'll bring you back in. All right.
Perfect.
If you want to hang out here, you're more than welcome to. If you want to bounce back and forth, you can do that too. It's a completely your call. Xavier Woods looking like Drew McIntyre with his gear right now. I haven't seen not one face that looks familiar to me. That just kind of goes to show you, man, like the people you normally see at independent wrestling shows or stuff like that, like they can't afford floor seats at these WWE events. Like, or there's just two different types of wrestling fans. There's thank you so much. There's the wrestling fans that are WWE ones, and the wrestling fans that are independent wrestling fans. Are you giving me some cookies, or are you taking the entire stack yourself?
I'll give you one.
You're gonna eat 5 cookies?
I'm gonna eat 3 cookies.
I think that's too much for you.
You're ridiculous. You know, if it was you, it'd be 6, and I would only be allowed.
And
I would only be allowed 1.
1, yeah.
So
thank you, sir. May I have another? No. So these are my favorite cookies, and some people are like, ew, man, that's gross. How do you like that? And I don't know, but these have always been my favorite. These are no bake cookies, It's just chocolate, peanut butter, and oatmeal. And they're amazing. And I love them. And they're my favorite. And I only get them once a year. And when I get them, I fuck them up. But as I'm getting older, chocolate is one of those things that gives me heartburn really, really, really bad. So I eat a bunch of them, and then I have heartburn for like a week and a half. All right. It is 8:26, and our first match is underway. I need to get a notebook or something and write down some stuff so I can make short form content. All right. Dude, it's we have the New Day. I just realized this. We have the New Day versus the Usos on Monday Night Raw. These are two teams that have battled forever and were the top guys in the company. And this just feels like a routine who gives a shit match, which is kind of disappointing because both of these teams are like, were the pillars of the tag team division for a long time. Dude, Xavier looks amazing. Xavier looks awesome. If I could take a pill and have Xavier's body, I would take it. I'd take it twice a day. Twice a day. I would drink that energy drink all day. Can I say something quick? Yeah, just make it quick. Are you coming in to say it, or are you going to type it? You guys like my nails? I got a lot of weird looks today at work. Tell me why LA Knight is the poster person for Slim Jim and not Big Jimmy. Because Big Jimmy doesn't have a catchphrase. And LA Knight has a catchphrase that anyone with even a quarter of a brain cell can say. Macho Man was, oh yeah, and his is, yeah. That's why he's the Slim Jim guy. Xavier's married to my god sister. I was at their wedding. Is that? Are you fuck? All right, I'm unmuting you. You're getting unmuted. Ted, you're back. Is that real? Oh, maybe I muted him again. My computer's lagging. God, I need. If anybody super chats, donations, get some super chats in. Your boy needs a new computer. This thing is on its last leg. Ted, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Is that real? He's your guy.
100%.
Is he?
They
Go ahead.
had black bags there. They took like it had to be like only photographers. You weren't allowed to take videos. There were WWE officials there to make sure like kayfabe was protected.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I did an interview with Ricardo Rodriguez, and I asked Ricardo Rodriguez because he used to help train people. That was kind of his thing too. Like people don't realize that he's actually a worker in the ring, and he's very talented in the ring. They think he's just the ring announcer guy. Yeah, he can go. But I asked him, who is somebody that you would say is one of the pound for pound best workers in the business that nobody would expect or people wouldn't think is that? And he goes, honestly, one of my favorite people to work and one of my favorite people that I used to mess around with and roll around with in the ring, and he's so incredibly talented and he doesn't get enough credit, is Xavier Woods. That's exactly what he told me.
I mean, we used to get comp tickets like when what was it, 2016, when Shane had come back to the company and was getting ready to battle the Undertaker.
Yeah.
So Undertaker came back, Nashville, like me, my stepdad went down. He comped us tickets. You know, got to hang out with them before and after the show. Just super nice. But yeah, that wedding was
Yeah, that's wild,
eight
man.
8 months before the whole scandal came out with old him
With
and Brad
Xavier
Maddox.
and Paige Saraya.
Yeah, and Brad Maddox and my god sister was like 7 months pregnant at the time.
How did she handle it?
It was an interesting time because she's a lawyer now, down and also like very fit. They met when she was a cheerleader in college.
Okay.
So yeah, they're still together, but it was a very interesting time because yeah, it was one of those like, oh boy, because they had an on again off again relationship.
Yeah.
Since they met in college. But yeah,
People used to hate on Paige for that, but I was like, bro, that's like realistically, when you're on the road with the same people over and over and over again, I think I'd much rather that you kind of have like a buddy on the road. I'll be polite and say a buddy on the road than randomly hooking up with each girl from a different town or a dude from each town, because then you don't know what's there and if people are clean or tested or whatever it may be. At least in this aspect, you kind of know what your goals are. You're not really looking to commit. You're just kind of looking to do your thing, let off a little steam. You know what I mean?
You mean you kind of like the old John Cena and Nick Nemeth?
Yeah. I don't
different person in every town.
Yeah. Like, you could be Wilt Chamberlain and do a whole bunch of strangers and hopefully you don't turn into Magic Johnson, or you can just have a buddy on the roster that you guys go back to the hotel, hang out, and then you go sleep in your bed and I go sleep in my bed. I don't hate it. Do you? I had no problem with Xavier's and Brian Maddox and Saraya. I think a lot of people slut shamed her for it, and I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, she got.
And that was a whole thing where too, where the
you know, I can't help it. I like puns.
Yeah, like she got shamed, and then everybody else kind of. Well, Brian Maddox really couldn't get anything because he wasn't with the company, and then Xavier's like they just made jokes of it in promos, and it's just like she's legit like struggling with it, and you guys are still kind of joking around about it.
Let me try something. I just went back to my room. I want to see if I can hardwire some headphones in and see if that eliminates the echo that you got going on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I love having you on, but I also feel like people are like, I can't listen to this for 2 hours. You know what I mean? I like my
is that any better?
It sounds more amplified now. It sounds like you're in a theater.
Damn it! Hold on.
No, it's way better. There's no echo. Okay. It's just from what it was to now. You sound robust, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Here we go. Yeah, these are like Gen 1 AirPods. I mean, I love them, but they're nothing like having some really good just hard wires.
Yeah. Oh! That kick looked like it fucking landed. Are they still a situation where you still talk to them, know them, communicate with them, like your god sister?
Oh, yeah. Like, not to. Well, we're on a live stream. I won't put names out there.
Yeah.
You can find it if you look it up. But yeah, no. I'm still very close. Her younger brother is a little younger than me. She's 2 years older than me. My sister is in between them. She's a younger sister. I mean, so we're all very close. Actually, one of my stepdad and his best friend, that's why she's my god sister. They were the founding fathers of a fraternity chapter. One of their best friends just passed away Friday morning, so I'll be going down there Wednesday, so I'll get to see her dad and her brother down there for that. So yeah, we're all still close.
That's good.
But yeah, it's just you brought it up, and I was like, I've got to interject this here because I completely forgot.
So it's hard to see on my shelf behind me, but right here where my finger is actually a New Day unicorn. I have a unicorn, whatever each member of the New Day. I'm a New Day guy. I like the New Day. I've always been a fan of them. I have always enjoyed the fact that they as black men in professional wrestling, they weren't given a thug gimmick. The power of positivity, I thought, was a cool message for a younger demographic and representation for a younger audience, and it wasn't always the same thing you always get if you're a person of color in WWE. And
Well,
I thought,
they really took that gimmick because it was supposed to be kind of like it had the like gospel vibes going to it. Why? I'm just trying to find it. Trying to put Netflix on the fucking Raw. But yeah, no, they definitely made something out of nothing. But I mean that's kind of been Austin's whole career. Sorry, Xavier's whole career.
yeah, Austin Creed is what he went by before he was
Yeah, well,
Xavier.
his real name's Austin, but
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those just like, man, and he did great in TNA with it, and it's always been crazy to me. I'm like, people are like, oh, I just can't believe. I'm like, the dude literally has 2 doctorates.
Yep.
Like, he is extremely intelligent, and I mean, can talk about anything. One of my favorite things about being at the wedding was just talking to Big E. Like, you want to talk about a dude that just can, like, you ever seen the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where they like have a dinner party and it's about who you would want to sit at the middle of the table because they can control. Big E is a middle of the table guy, 100%. Like,
I heard that, yeah.
Like, and when he was doing like, hey, I'm on the shelf for a while, come have me marry you. I looked at my fiance at the time. I was like, can we? She goes, we are not doing that. I'm like, we'll just elope. Big E will marry us. She goes, we're not doing that.
I could have been on a first date with a girl, and if Big E was like, "Can I marry?" I'd be like, "We're getting married tomorrow."
Yeah, 100%.
we can annul this, but I have a chance to get married by a WWE superstar. This is happening.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't even know your last name. I'm like, I don't care.
So I have a like deep-seated hatred for Seth Rollins because
what?
And it's only because it's such a petty thing, and I'm gonna air my own dirty laundry. But she got into wrestling, and she got me like an assigned Young Bucks Funko Pop, like supported me going to shows, all that.
Yeah.
But we would watch Raw, and she'd be like, "Oh, not this again," and then Burn It Down would come on, and she'd come running out. She goes, "Oh, Seth Rollins."
I love Seth.
And then she'd go out of the room, and I'm like, she goes, "You're both tall, dark-haired men. I don't understand why you don't think like I would be attracted." But she would just run into the room. Oh, Seth Rollins, and then I was like, "So you're gonna watch it with me?" And then as soon as it was over, she'd leave. So it was just one of, it was the ultimate like troll heel move, just to like get under my skin. And God, it worked.
I love it. Yeah, I love Seth. He's one of my favorite. Seth and Kevin Owens are probably my 2 favorite on the roster. But
what is going? Are you having lag issues?
Lag?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
On the Raw stream.
Oh no, I'm good on the Raw stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I the 2 people that Ricardo said during the podcast that he thought were like the most impressive people in the ring. I was like, is Roman as good as they out to be, or was it just like? And he goes, no, Roman's fantastic in the ring. We had to tell him to kind of do almost like 5 Move of Doom style wrestling because we were trying to protect him because we knew he was that talented and he had it. But the 2 people he really gassed up the most were Xavier and Roman Reigns. And one guy's the face of the company, the other one is kind of in a tag team. But that's really high praise to get. You know what I mean? As Xavier takes a fucking Uso splash to his kneecap right now. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
I don't like the double frog splash because you can't set your bodies up perfectly, and one person's gonna hit awkwardly.
Have they gone to a smaller ring, or is it just the black and the white ropes? Is what?
It might be the black rope, black and white. I don't think it's a smaller ring.
Because aren't they 20 by 20?
Yeah. Either that or 18 by 18. I think it varies, but I think it's 20 by 20. It's so wild here in the ring. Like,
this is my first wrestling event. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've gotten comps, obviously, from Xavier Woods. But, dude, like, the comps that they give, unless you're, like friends and family, it's like, no, unless they're important, they won't put you down low.
no.
They'll put you in a good tier, but they will not put you up close. Yep. I got a comp. One of my friends, 2 degrees of separation away from Chris Jericho. Like, I have somebody's number who is very close with him, and it's through like Nashville connections, music industry stuff. Like, I got Chris Jericho's like Uber Black one night after the AEW show, like Dynamite in Nashville. Like, he got us.
So
to,
what do you think of Fozzy? No, I'm joking. You don't have to answer that.
But it's all because of like Fozzy connections, not wrestling connections.
Yeah.
Like, I know Chris Jericho, which kind of sucks. But I did sneak into a house show in Bowling Green one year, and it was at Diddle Arena, and me and this guy that was also like a big wrestling fan in high school. He was a senior, I was a freshman, and we're like moving around backstage, and Chris Jericho's like, hey, what are y'all up to? And like, oh, just checking everything out. He's like, oh, well, let me introduce you to some people. So we're walking around back there, and one thing leads to another, and after about 20 minutes, he goes, are y'all supposed to be back here? And we're like, oh, no, absolutely not. He goes, oh, well, all right. He goes, I was like, can we get a picture? So we took one on our digital camera. So there's me and Wes Watt and Chris Jericho. And like, I brought it up when I saw him at Dynamite. He goes, oh, yeah, I remember you.
I'm a fan of Jericho as a talent. He is one of my favorites. His ending run at AEW is not my favorite.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I feel like there's been so many injuries recently and that have just like really screwed storylines up. But I hope, man, I just wish he would do something crazy again, like have another New Japan run.
I think he's
maybe do something.
He's going back to the E is the rumor.
Yeah. I just don't see what's there for him. Like, who would he go against? Like, he's obviously not going to have a title run, right?
I think everybody wants to kind of go back to the E that's worked there, and they kind of want the John Cena treatment if they retire, and not everyone's going to get that, nor deserves it. But there's a lot of retirements coming up 2026. AJ's done 2026. Brock is done 2026. That match was
great.
It was all right. It was a Monday Night Raw match, but it was fine. I'm just happy to see these 4 in a tag team match again. Like, I feel like this is actually tag team wrestling again. I feel like we haven't gotten that in a long time.
Yeah, then that's, I mean,
even though Saturday night main event was the tag match was the best match of the show. How do I fix that? Is there a way while I'm live to fix my Twitch stream? They said my Twitch stream
too? Are we 3 deep right now?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook.
Oh.
They said my Twitch stream went down. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, your Twitch stream went down, and now your YouTube stream is like a phone with. It's in portrait mode. Oh no, that's a separate stream. Okay, yeah, that's back up.
So Twitch is back up.
YouTube's up. Let me check Twitch really quick. And Twitch is loading.
I'm just doing like an update settings.
Yeah, Twitch is good.
All right, cool. Appreciate
Twitch is good. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't think
it's.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're echoing on the chat. I think what's happening is I hear you guys physically on the stream, and then I think I'm monitoring the audio, and that's where I'm getting the echo. Let me turn. That's 100% what it was. All right. You're not echoing. That was completely on me. I'm still learning Streamlabs, by the way. Billy, the Converse Kid, everybody, hanging out audio-wise in the Discord at the Cult of ABJ. He is the music that you hear when the stream starts. The Daydream Valentine Kid. I love Billy to death. He's my homie. So make sure you guys go and show him love and support. But that is the music that you're hearing when the stream first starts.
Thank you, homie.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Always, man. Even though I'm getting flagged left and right for using it, they're trying to.
I don't know why.
Yeah, they're trying to kill me for it. But how you been, man?
That's definitely not my fault. I've been all right.
How was your band you went to go see the other night?
fucking crazy. I had to make glasses out of a different frame, so we're good.
You have the worst luck when it comes to glasses.
No, I have the best luck. You want to know why? My entire set of glasses exploded. My entire pair of glasses exploded as I was crowd surfing. Some guy just grabbed my face basically, and they just combusted, right? Tell me how I found both of my fucking lenses unscathed. No scratches.
That's wild.
Best possible thing that could happen.
Man, I can't wait for her husband to get back.
Buddy, yeah.
There's so much talent that's hurt right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason Moxley's still been just hanging around, dragging things out just to keep some storylines afloat. Because, man.
People don't realize ever like, oh, we're getting so much Moxley shoved down our throat. No, Moxley has wanted to take a break for a long time, but realizes that he can't because he's healthy and other people aren't, or other people want vacation or want time. So he just keeps working.
Yeah.
Moxley's a gangster. I love Mox.
But, dude, we just lost Darby. And now we just lost fucking Jungle Boy, possibly. Like,
I don't root for injuries at all. This is so when I say this, I don't want to say like good, but I don't mind Darby not being on TV. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I love what Darby brings. The homegrown. He brings a certain, but it's like Sting. Like the less is more. Like when he's there. Like it's great. He came back from Everest, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I know he's been gone, but you just unloaded like 10 matches in a row on this guy. Like, and I know he craves it, but that was one of the things I always loved about like the way NWA Power kind of used to do things. Like, oh, we'll give you somebody like, oh, they're going to be featured, and like WCW, like you're not seeing. Like, yeah, you're going to get a pop from like the main guy, but you're not going to see the same 10 people wrestle every single week.
That's kind of how Dynamite is. Dynamite, when AEW first started, it felt like Dynamite, Collision, and the other one were like an A, B, C schedule, where it was like a rotation in hockey, where you had different lineups. And then one week was line A, and then line 2 was week 2, and line 3 was, and then the pay-per-views, they would take the best of each line and put them on the pay-per-view. And I like that because it gave people time that they didn't have to be on TV every week, and you weren't like, you watch Monday Night Raw, and you're watching the same 6 people every single fucking show. And it's like, you have a whole roster full of people, like give some other people some love, you know what I mean? And I do like that. I don't think the guys should be on TV every single week, and you should rotate people around. Lily said in the chat real quick because she's like, oh, people didn't like my take. To be honest, if Jericho pulled what Cena did, I don't think there would be near disappointment for me. I'm gonna be honest. I think if you gave Jericho the same run you gave John Cena, and this is maybe a hot take, and I'm not the biggest Jericho guy right now, but I think Jericho would do a better job with a retirement run, because I think Jericho is more adept in the ring, and I think Jericho is more entertaining overall. But John Cena,
an entertainer,
yeah,
he's better on the mic,
yeah. Where I think John Cena is fantastic, but he's kind of the guy who's always been the guy and used to be the guy. But I think if you gave Jericho the, hey, we're gonna do this, I think Jericho would find a way to get more done. And I think Jericho, I don't know, I think it'd be fine. I think Jericho's someone that can pull that off. But I don't think Jericho's gonna smile and tap out to somebody.
I have just, man.
Who's Timothy Chalamet?
What do you mean?
Who is that?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I have no idea who Timothy Chalamet is.
So he played Bob Dylan in the biopic.
He's an actor.
Part 1 and 2. Yeah, he was in Interstellar. He was Casey Affleck as a younger kid. He's a great actor. He's been in a couple like Wes Anderson movies.
Interesting. I don't think I've seen any of his movies. So Lily said the new Wonka. That makes sense. I have yet to see it.
Yeah.
And I have yet to see Dune. I'm waiting for Dune to be done, and then I'm gonna watch Dune. By the way, is the chat in my face annoying to people? Do you think I should make it smaller?
No, because it goes up to your chin.
Well, now
At least
now
what I
it's like
can see.
covering my whole face because I think the timers. Maybe I should just adjust the timer again. Maybe make it less so it doesn't
Well,
go up as high.
on my vertical, that I mean, I've got it paused because it's giving me the reverb, but I'm still in the chat, giving you the viewers. You know,
Yeah, I
uh,
appreciate that.
it's
Thank you.
it's only going up to like your chin unless I type, and then it goes above your, like it
Gotcha.
goes to the bottom of the beanie. So I
Gotcha.
think it
Gotcha.
looks good. It barely goes up to your chin. He's got a new movie out right now with Tyler the Creator. Yes, he does. I mean, I like him. I think it's also hilarious. He refuses to admit if he's in a relationship with whatever Jenner Kardashian he's with, and she's like trying to make him like become official.
Oh, so she's like, please just say it's real, and he's just like, not yet.
No. Like, and then he'll like disappear. He doesn't want to be a dad. Like, doesn't want to take care of her kids. He's just,
I like
also
Cody's
don't.
podcast. I think Cody's very interesting as a podcast host.
Well, I mean, he's been practicing. He was like old BTE shot with Brandy. Like,
Yeah,
they got
the
a
Kevin
bunch of
Owens
stuff.
one was the best one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I relate so heavily to Kevin Owens. Like, I feel if me and him were in the business together, we would be fucking a menace to society because we would say the quiet things out loud too much.
So, how do you feel about them putting Breaker against Punk this early? Like, we're not going to build to a pay-per-view. We're just going to put it on a Raw. Like, yeah,
S-
there's going to be some dodgery, or they're going to just drop the title.
I don't think they drop the title. I think it goes to a pay per view. When here's the problem: when
It's
I see a
supposed to.
match on Raw and it's two big name people, I almost I'm been conditioned to be like, this is not gonna. There's no payoff here. They're just gonna push it to the pay per view, and they're gonna kind of fuck around with it. So I don't really get excited for a lot. I got to be honest, I don't get excited for a lot of Monday Night Raw, weekly wrestling, WWE product stuff. Now they have been doing well with certain things. Like we've had title changes on Monday Night Raw. We've seen cool things happen on weekly wrestling. So they have changed a little bit in that aspect. But 9 times out of 10, if I see, oh, Monday Night Raw is gonna have this guy versus this guy, I just don't get excited for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you turn your TV down just like 2 clicks?
oh, I got you. I got it
Appreciate
on
it. Thank you.
mute. Yeah.
You have to mute it. Just 2 clicks.
Oh, it's okay. I've got closed caption on. I prefer I mean, Joe Tessitore is not like my favorite person to commentate wrestling.
Oh, you don't like him? I think he's all right. He brings that
I-
that actual broadcast guy vibe.
He does, but to me, it's like, man, I've heard so much play-by-play over the years and so many different, like, Mike Tenay is one of my all-time favorites. I don't care what anyone says. I was a huge Mike Tenay guy, and it's just because you would get that play-by-play, but you also would be like, he'd mark out and just and I just don't get that emotion
Yeah,
from Joe Tessitore. Like,
he keeps it too calm, cool, collect.
Yep.
He's almost too act like you've been there before. Like I think right now wrestling needs that authentic like fan style commentary person.
Right. It just I don't know. I think he'd be better off on SmackDown. I don't think, I don't even know that. Maybe it's just so hard because he's such a new sound, and it's just, I mean, Jonathan Coachman, I think, could have done a phenomenal job if given, like, if they brought him back in that capacity. I think he would absolutely murder it right now.
I liked
because,
Renee Burkett on commentary when they gave her a shot. I liked her on commentary.
gosh, and like, I wish they would do that for Dynamite, and I think they might.
I think right now I don't think Renee wants to do commentary. I think she's openly
I
said
don't
that's
think
not for her and she's not a fan of it.
Yeah.
But there's a girl on the independent scene or a person, I don't know what they identify as. But Veda Scott is on the independent scene and she's unbelievable. She's very, very, very talented. I would love Veda to get a shot on TV, and I think AEW would be the company that would give her an opportunity to be the first female commentator, and I think she'd be very talented at it. She's married to Speedball Mike Bailey, and she just grinds, dude. She's all over the place. She goes everywhere in the world. She's someone who very, very much Every time I make a post, she's always very like supportive and loving of some of my stuff, and I'm a huge fan of her, and I would love to see her get an opportunity on television.
So is that true that Lily said that Renee did commentary for Stardom?
Renee pops in commentary here and there. There was a show where Renee, Veda, and somebody else did commentary at like a what was it, like a no, it was Renee, Veda, and Gia Miller, and they did commentary at like a Revolver show where it was just 3 women doing commentary, which was kind of cool. So she'll pop up and do commentary here or there, but I think for the most part she'll kind of be like, I think I'm happy with the backstage. She probably hated commentary because when she was doing commentary at the Vince era, where Vince is just screaming in your fucking ear the whole time.
You know, just exactly what you want if you're an up and coming talent.
I would just mute him. I'd mute him. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I had a few times where people tried to fucking tell me what I can and can't say on commentary, and I was just like, if you don't want me here, just tell me to leave. I have no problem. Oh, that was a cool spot. Poison Mist is the best fucking thing in professional wrestling.
Just some muta nonsense. I love it.
So one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, so I didn't know a lot of Muta. I didn't watch WCW. I was a WWE only guy. And then the next I knew of WCW, but I just refused to watch it because everyone kind of went over there, and I was kind of like felt like I was betrayed by them. But I would watch some ECW here and there when it would pop on my screen because I'm from PA and it just would show up on certain channels. But I fucking loved Tajiri. The mist, the buzzsaw kick, his mannerisms, and Asuka reminds me of the female Tajiri.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm a giant Asuka fan. I love Asuka. And Tajiri is one of my all-time favorites. Like, oh, Rhea's taking the beating here. Wait. Her elbow drop is unbelievable. Oh, we're not going to see it. Oh, yeah, we are going to see it. Io did the... Oh, Io's back is destroyed from the elbow drop. Bro, she hits an elbow drop like 3 times a week. You didn't get shot. Oh, now finishers mean something, John Cena? Old school, great kabuki before Muda. Yeah. Asuka's makeup is so good, too.
I'm trying to remember. Does she do her own?
Yeah, I believe she does her own makeup. I could be wrong, though. Yo, we got like 4 or 5 people watching over on Twitch right now. That's fucking crazy. So on Twitch, I just updated everything. I changed all of my stuff over there. I made it look better. I put my stream schedule on there. So I'm legit trying on other platforms, right? And
yeah,
Twitch, I feel I have every marker to be monetized or to get like that next level. Now I think they changed some things, so I don't know how it works.
It used to be you needed 5 subscribers within like time frame, and then you needed 25 subscribers within like I can't remember what it is. I've had a bunch of friends that have done it. I've modded a bunch on Twitch.
The only thing I'm missing on Twitch is the consistent viewer base. Like if I get the consistent viewers average on a certain thing for so many days, then I'm partnered, and that's the only thing I think I need. I think
one of the best ways to do it, and it's kind of a cop out, I think, but it's also
just watch yourself.
Well, no, I was going to say like raid some people, because then when you raid them, it's like, oh, hey, give them a follow back. And then you have a chance like, oh, they're doing a Fortnite stream, or they're doing, a horror stream, or they're doing a wrestling stream, or they're playing like WWE 2K22 or whatever it is.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to raid people. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that shit. So I have 172 out of 200 followers. So here's my path to affiliate. I need 25 followers. I have 172. I need to stream for 4 hours. I have 26.21. I need stream on 4 different days. I have 9 of 4. I need to average 3 viewers on 4 different days. I'm at 0.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So that's my path to affiliate. I have everything except but I have 4 or 5 people watching tonight. So that's going to help the average. I'll be back tomorrow night, Twitch. Run it back. We're going to be affiliated. I'm going to TwitchCon. John Cena may have retired, but his cousin Juan Cena is still out there somewhere. Yeah, you never know. El Grande Juan Cena. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be the bit. That would be the bit. He comes back as the Midnight Rider or something. Do you think John Cena will come back for Saudi money down the road, or do you think he stays retired?
I don't think he needs Saudi money. I think he's past that.
I would hope so.
I think Honda has done him very well, so I don't think he needs Saudi money. Stop that.
What's going on, Alex?
You know, Sean didn't get that. I mean, he had that Playboy Playgirl money.
Yeah,
but he doesn't have.
Sean wasn't being used for voiceover work like John Cena is.
No, I mean, he was in, what was that cow movie he was in? And I mean, he's Peacemaker. He's got, you know,
he's getting that DCU money.
Oh my gosh, James Gunn money, guys. What do you mean?
He's the only guy that made the transition from Snyder to Gunn, right?
Nah, we got Momoa, man. He's just a different character, but Momoa made it.
Well,
He's
yeah.
just Lobo.
I have yet to see the trailer yet. I'm I'm terrified to watch it, but I'm really excited to see the movie when it drops. I'm not a Superman fan, like at all. I'm not a giant super. I'm a Batman guy. I love Batman. I'm a Batman diehard. Superman movies are tough for me. I did like Man of Steel, but it still was like Superman's a golden baby face that I don't like in wrestling, so I don't really like it in my comic books either. But I will say this: fucking the new Superman made me a Superman fan. Like, if I'm gonna rock a Superman fan, I want the new Superman logo. I like this guy is my Superman. I think he's the best. I love that universe. I love the way that movie was done. I think it's the best Superman movie ever done. And if you're a giant Superman fan, you disagree, you're entitled to it. But that's just my opinion. Maxine Dupree versus shit, I forget her name. I don't know how I feel about her as the IC champion. US champion, sure. But like the IC championship, work rate championship. Oh, what the hell? Ivy, yeah, Ivy. Ivy's not rocking braids. Her hair's down and straightened. Here's a possible complaint from the fashion person Lily in the chat. Why is every wrestler trying to dress like Rhea Ripley now? Everyone's rocking the dominatrix, not trying to be a mean person. And I know a lot of female wrestlers lean into this for their gear because it's just easier. But everyone's kind of going to the adult bookstores and buying their gear.
The Lion's Den, he says.
What about the Lion's Den?
It's an adult bookstore on I-65.
Oh, yeah.
There's about 7 of them.
I'm not connecting the black with Rhea Ripley. I'm connecting the garters and the fishnets, and like everyone's rocking this American flag gear is pretty sick, but it has like all the straps and belts and the collars and the collar is definitely a Dom sub thing that Rhea kind of has made popular in professional wrestling. Now everyone seems to be rocking it.
Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, the Midnight Express, the rockers. And once something gets over, people try to replicate it, whether or not it's going to be good or not.
Yeah, I think a lot of the women are trying to pull the Rhea Ripley gear. Like, they're trying to pull that style off her.
They could just go back to being just timeless.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Toni Storm's the only one not doing it. She's not even wearing knee pads. She's a fucking psychopath. I refereed 2 matches just to do it, and I didn't have knee pads on, and by the end of the match, I was like, It's the worst rug burn you'll ever get on your legs and knees that you'll ever experience in your entire life.
Oh yeah.
On a pop culture standpoint, I agree with you, Lily, but I'm saying in the world of professional wrestling, where people are wearing the garter around the thigh and to push up the bottom of the butt cheek, and like Rhea really made that popular, and I feel like everyone's really leaning into it right now. I don't mind it. I think everyone's gear looks cool, and I think women's wrestling is finding ways to wear things that would more or less be used in sex industry work, and they're making it more like usable and relatable to modern day fashion, which I think is fine too. What? What? I'm not moving. Just talk.
I can't have a conversation with you while I'm texting and I'm 10 seconds behind what you're saying. The reason what I'm saying is I hear everything that you're saying, but this isn't just wrestling. This is women's fashion overall. If men want to stop being like, oh my god, the girls are just sexualizing themselves, this is because this is what y'all are putting into the fashion industry. This is what y'all are expecting to see out of women if you're gonna wear underwear type things, then they should have garters on them, they should have chains on them. That's what the style is, whether it is black and rubbery or it's red and lacy. All of lingerie in this day and age looks like that. So I think it's kind of frustrating when I hear, like, it's not just you that has said it. I've heard a lot of people say, well, she's trying to steal that off Rhea Ripley. Now this one, now this one, now this one, now this one. No, that's literally just what we're fucking putting out. Deal with it. They're all making it their own. Like, that's still Maxine Dupree has always had the fucking, what's it called? Like, what is it called? Singlet? That's just weird. That's just too tiny. She's just made it in black this time. Okay? It's black. Oh well. That doesn't mean she's trying to be like Rhea Ripley. Everything else that she's wearing is damn near the exact same thing she wore last week, but last week it was light blue and it was fine. I'll stand off my grave now.
I appreciate your
loved it.
take. I appreciate your take. I love it. I like that female perspective on the stream. Everyone, we lost all of our viewers. Nobody wants to hear a woman talk. No, I'm joking. Come back, everybody. She's gone. No, I'm joking. No, I think that's a great take. I think I come from the world of professional wrestling mind state where just like one person gets things, just kind of you were saying on your side is one person kind of gets things over and everyone kind of replicates it. Like, oh, you're wearing tassels, I'm wearing tassels. You're wearing bandanas, bro, I'm wearing bandanas. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, you're doing a street fight gear with the boots, the jeans tucked into the boots, like with the knee pads over top. That became the standard. So I can definitely, in my brain, I think I see Rhea set a standard for women's fashion and wrestling, and I think more people are leaning into it. I call it like the Catwoman gear, where everyone kind of has the latex and the thing. I don't hate it. I think it looks fine. I don't think it looks trashy. I don't think it looks over-sexualized. I'm not trying to over-sexualize women. I just, I for a long time, I think women's gear did look kind of silly. And for a long time, women's gear is kind of, I know a lot of female wrestlers, and that's where they get their gear now. They go to adult stores, they go to places like that. So it is.
Well, I mean, the cost efficiency of doing that versus having somebody custom make something for you.
Custom gear for women is really fucking expensive.
I mean, that's why you see, what is it? They'll do the double, triple bras on there, to give that support, and hopefully nothing comes out.
Yep. Dude, that's why I said Megan Bain. Megan Bain probably has spent thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands. If it's over, I'd say at least $25K in her career. I would. That's where I'd put the over under.
Yeah.
I'd actually put 25K since she's been in AEW, because some of that stuff is elaborate. The whole like Harley and Ivy, like hers, Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
Yeah. What's the difference between lingerie, rave gear, and wrestling gear? Not much of a difference. I think it's all in the same wheelhouse.
Rave gear's a little bit more provocative.
Oh yeah, rave gear's like, hey, I'm just gonna rock a pasty.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Alex, real quick, like you're able to join the voice chat. Just kind of pick and choose where you come. Like I'm letting Ted talk more freely because it's only me and him. But if we have a lot of people, I just don't want to overwhelm the voice chat. Same with Steven or Raz. If you guys want to join the voice chat, please do. I
yeah,
I
I'm
will
just
say
sitting
this.
here
I
trying to
like
shred some bacon.
I love Ivy's gear. I think the American flag on the Edward Scissorhands style gear looks kind of cool, and I like her hair down. I think her hair looks really fucking nice. Like I don't mind the shaved sides with the braids, but I think the
Mhm.
hair down looks really nice. I like it a lot. It's probably more comfortable to wrestle in braids. Maxine, I appreciate that. That's fine. Your background noise and TV, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for looking out for the stream. I don't think Maxine is. Like Maxine, that move that Maxine did just look sick, but that's 100% Ivy doing that move. that was Ivy doing it, and Maxine looked like a megastar for doing it. Like she's tiny and can pull off the underdog moveset, but like that's until she gets to that next level, that's essentially what she's gonna be.
Do we think Ricky Starks is ever going to get moved up? Speaking of undersized people,
Probably not. I feel like if they can't find a use for Carmelo Hayes, I don't think fucking Ricky Starks has a shot. If they can't find a spot for Ethan Page on the main roster yet, I don't think there's a spot for Ricky Starks. There's two guys right there that I would move up before Ricky.
I mean, I
Ricky
wish Ricky
Starks
would
is
stay.
essentially he's another LA Knight. He's essentially cosplaying old school wrestlers in his own like. There's nothing about him I feel like that's original. I feel like he's just trying to be the next version of somebody else. LA Knight's trying to be a hybrid Rock Austin, and Ricky Starks is trying to be a hybrid Rock, like Nation of Domination era Rock.
Dude, his old gear that had the chains on it when he was in NWA, when the chains would break every single match.
Yeah.
It was, you could just see the frustration.
Yeah, I don't. So, how do you do the raid thing? So when I leave, how do I do that?
So basically, there's a button on there. There used to be. You will click it, and you'll pick someone's channel, and it's like or you can type in raid to your chat to someone, and it'll send them to their channel. You could be like, oh, let's look and see like who we can raid. I'll have to go back and look at it here in a second.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm shredding some chicken for this potluck that we're doing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the oh, there's a raid channel button. I see it.
Yeah.
Under the management. Is there like a wrestling?
So yeah, you can just type in like somebody that's doing that, and then just send them to that channel, or just a regular game channel, or whatever floats your boat.
Interesting. Well, if that guy's still alive when I'll raid him. That's what I'll do. All right, we'll figure it out.
It's definitely a good way to
get more people
yourself
eyes on your. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're figuring this out. We're gonna figure this fucking live streaming deal out. It's oh, dude, it's rough. This is rough.
What's happening?
Just the match quality in general is just rough.
See, I hate that. It's so hard because I mean, you go and watch, AEW's women, and they're absolutely murdering it.
Like
right now.
this is your IC champion, and she's fumbling.
But it happens. It happens. Everyone has a botch here and there. Mina had a couple real big
What
botches.
she's trying to do is cool. Like the way she's trying to transition back and forth to the ankle lock is cool. It's just not. There's no fluidity to it yet. And I don't know if I don't know if it's just she's still trying to find herself as a talent, and maybe Ivy's not the person that she should be trying to experiment with because she's still trying to find herself.
Mm-hmm.
But you also can't keep feeding. This is the problem when you win the belt. You can't keep feeding Maxine Dupree top talent for her to fucking beat. You have to start feeding her mid-carders, and not every one of the mid-carders are talented enough to carry main event status wrestling matches.
No.
And when you're trying to grow and you're trying to develop, doing it on TV in front of a live crowd is not the place where you should be developing and growing. It should be done in the gym and in the training sessions and the dark match shows. But when you push someone to a title too quick, this is where this is where the fans now watch the struggle. Jade is a perfect example. Jade had a lot of title defenses in AEW that were really, really rough because she was pushed too fast, too hard, and she wasn't ready for that TV spot. And it was rough for her to be seen as this not so great talent because she was someone's definitely bleeding because they have this wide angle shot.
Oh, not color. Heaven forbid. It's
Yeah.
on Netflix. Whatever shall we do?
And this match was fucking stupid. I don't even know why. Don't book a match if you don't have a conclusion. You booked Omofebi versus Cody Rhodes for what? Honestly,
But
the only thing with this match for me is it made Obafemi look more human because he actually went to the main roster, and standing next to Cody and Drew, he didn't look as imposing.
well, that's been the MO lately for old Paul. Just booking has not been solid, or at least to our expectations.
Sol Rook is going to be she's going to be something. I've yet to watch a Joe Henry match.
Oh man, they're so entertaining.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're entertaining.
Is he like Cena?
No, I mean, it's just he's got it. It's not going to blow you away, but man, like even some of his stuff from like WCPW days, like What Culture Pro Wrestling, are great. He's got that comedy, but he can go. Interesting.
I'm excited to see it. I guess we'll see how it plays out. Who do we got in the voice chat? Hunter, what, if you want to chime in on any of this, let me know. What do you think of Joe Henry? Are you a Joe Henry guy? Do you believe in Joe Henry? I may have so I've been doing the T-shirt of the days. And I may have coming up within the next couple. Fun fact, T-shirt of the days is not the T-shirt I'm wearing that day. T-shirt of the day is I filmed like 125 T-shirts and I still have another 400, maybe to 700 to go because I'm trying to get rid of old shirts because I have too much T-shirts. I collect T-shirts really, really, really bad. So I'm siphoning out some old shirts, and plus I'm giving Lily more projects to do with old T-shirts where she uses them as back patches or stuff like that on vests or jackets. But I hold on, I'm trying to see who these other two mask guys are. That's Pete Dunne, right? No, it's who's the blue mask guy?
Blue Man Group?
I don't know. You're good to unmute, Hunter. That's why I called onto you. That's why I said that's kind of your cue that you can unmute if you want to. I didn't know you were in there until I kind of opened the Discord because I don't get the alerts. But yeah, so I have a whole bunch of T-shirt of the days that I have to do, and then I have a whole bunch more to film, a lot more to film. I'll give you a little teaser. Tomorrow's T-shirt that I'm gonna post is gonna be. Eddie Guerrero, an Eddie Guerrero shirt tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I mean that.
Tyler Bate. Okay, thank you. I couldn't tell who the blue mask guy was. He was too far away, but it was definitely the other one was Pete Dunne. I wasn't paying attention to the security guys coming out, but I just seen someone post on Facebook that one of the security guys that were out there for the Rhea Ripley spot was Jay the Key Evans, as a friend of mine. He was out there as doing extra work. What is this monkey movie? And what is Lyra Valkyria doing in it? I'm into this. I want to see this. Primate, where a monkey just goes crazy and kills everybody.
Yes.
It's like it's like a full length version of the movie Nope, except just instead of just being one scene, it's a whole full length movie. I think they should make more horror movies with animals to kind of fucking let people know that you shouldn't own some of these fucking things. Like monkeys will fucking kill you. All right, so far we had. I'm not going through all the segments and stuff, but Gunther, I'll go back to it. Gunther getting kicked out of the building. I don't like that narrative they're pushing. So Gunther, like I said earlier on, Gunther gets all this heat and he's an asshole and he's this and he's that, but he went out and cleanly beat a guy. He went out and beat the GOAT and beat him clean. And he's being deemed as a dickhead for it, and he has to leave the building because he's gloating. I don't get it. I don't get that narrative. Where's she been, Tiffany? Maybe just on SmackDown. I don't watch a lot of SmackDown, so maybe that's why I'm not seeing a lot of Tiffy time. Tiffy really filled those shoes that they were missing with Mandy Rose, though, huh? They were like, man, what are you gonna do with no Mandy Rose? And they're like, we got Tiffy. She's a fucking gymnast. She's pretty wild. The Sabrina Carpenter of WWE. I think she fits that mold really well. I think it's good to have those pop culture people. Like I think Carmelo Hayes would be the perfect person to represent that culture and that thing. And I don't think they use him in that light. And I think it's kind of silly. Like he's doing the punch thing, right? I've seen on house shows and other events where he's doing the 10 count punch, and he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he goes 6, 7, 8, 9, like. It's stupid, but that's what the younger crowd wants. They want those references. They want those TikTok moments. Like, and I think you need more of that. Like, I think her being the Sabrina Carpenter of WWE is a really good thing for WWE. You got to lean into what's out there in the world.
Well,
and I think that's where Vince kind of screwed us for a while because Vince doesn't really follow mainstream pop culture. Where I think now you can lean more into that because you don't have a out of touch old man doing it.
You mean the guy that thinks he invented the burrito?
Yeah. Vince is like, yo, I just watched this movie. It's been out for 15 years. I'm going to start using it as a gimmick in wrestling. You're like, Vince, that's old. No one cares about that no more.
Scarface had been out for how long?
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll be good
does
shit.
Cocaine and kills everyone. Yes, that sounds great. That sounds like my last Tuesday with Donald. What was it? They did what was the story? Was it Weekend at Bernie's bit that they did where someone was dead? Or maybe or was it after Owen died? Vince tried to like spin it that they could have done like a Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh boy.
There's something that is involved with Weekend at Bernie's and Vince. I just can't remember what it is, but it wasn't good.
I'm not 100% sure, but I don't deny it. It probably was a thing.
Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh.
Oh, by the way, Hunter, thank you for the donation over on Cash App. That's super dope. I don't have to pay fees over there, so that's a gangster move. Doing some donations over in the Cash App, the Venmo, and the PayPal. So thank you so much for the donation. He said it goes to your new computer. So we're only now a couple $1,000 away. So thank you. I appreciate you for the donation and the support. Thank you so much. I just got my email about it now.
Let's see if we can do.
I wish I can do like a
Or
forced alert. Be like, hey, you got donated. And then you can like force on the screen. I like when it dings. It gives me a little bit of endorphin boost. You know what I mean? I hear bing, new follower, bing, share. Facebook gets dude. Facebook used to be one of my most watched platforms because people are always on Facebook. Nobody watches live stuff on Facebook anymore. Like during the pandemic, Facebook lives were fucking popping. Now no one watches them.
I don't even have a Facebook, so I remember because what they've got didn't the Facebook sign like a bunch of big time? Isn't that what like Jada Pinkett Smith and like Will Smith's like talk show is on? Is on Facebook Live.
I think so, yeah.
The Red Table.
Yeah.
Like they signed like a bunch of people to there's like million dollar like Facebook Live deals, and I'm like, are people really tuning into the Book of the Faces to watch this? And the answer was yes.
I have a new figure coming in. So I also said too, I'm not doing any more figure unboxings, but I think I'm gonna put them in my vlogs. Like when I get something new, or if I go figure hunting, I'm gonna put that in my vlog. Like I'm trying to find more things I could put in my vlog that were more associated with the older content. But I do have. I
Yeah.
ordered. I pre-ordered it a while ago and I got it when I had a couple extra spending bucks to use. But I want to start collecting the old Hasbros. I want to get all the old. I had most of them and then
Yeah.
I lost everything in a house fire. So I want to get the Hasbros, and then they start doing the modern day ones. They just call them the retro line. I want to get those. But then every now and then a figure comes out that I'm excited for. So I try to collect like Adam Cole's, MJF's, Kevin Owens. I haven't started a lot of them, but I have certain ones. But I have a CM Punk collection. I kind of started up, and I got the CM Punk Punkonomics figure where when he was going against John Cena and he dressed up as hip hop CM Punk. They made a figure, and it should be coming in soon.
That's dope. Also, when you're talking about hunting, there's a couple places that I know of that have some old WWE. One is, I think, the Secret Castle. It's actually here in Owensboro. They're actually pretty big on like platforms like YouTube and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Another one, I'm trying to remember what is it called, The Great Escape.
Okay.
And they have a couple locations in Kentucky and Nashville, but they buy a bunch of old stuff and it's like new in box.
Oh
They
wow.
will go and
Yeah, I'm not trying to go
it's
new in box because that the collect that whole line is going to be expensive already anyway.
yeah.
So if I can get them loose and they're not beat up or missing fingers, but they still have their accessories, like if I can get a Jake with a snake or Honky Tonk Man with a guitar, I'm with it. You know what I mean?
But they also have like right below that, they have like in Ziploc bags, hey, this is what this is, no box. So they have a bunch of stuff where they like take trade-ins. But I'll definitely hit up some of my contacts down there, see if they can find anything. Sidebar for wrestling fans out there, All Elite Wrestling is premiering as we speak the Kenny Omega versus Joey Janela Lights Out match from AEW Dark. If y'all haven't seen that match, definitely displays Kenny's kind of like hardcore aspect, and you also get to see Joey Janela perform in a little bit of a different style than you typically would see from a Joey Janela match.
Yeah.
Right,
Ted, I just made you a managing moderator on YouTube, by the way.
Ooh.
I made
go.
Axel a managing moderator on YouTube.
Right, let's see if I can do this.
Who else can I put on modder status that I don't have on here anymore? Raz should still be a moderator. Yeah, he's a manager. Steven should be a moderator. Yeah, he's a standard moderator. Ooh, echo.
Gosh, I
I
was
hear
trying to.
myself.
Yeah, no, I was trying to. I'm really in here doing some things right now. Hold
You're
for sound.
doing good. You're doing good.
we're out here just
I feel like CM Punk's about to get jumped. He's walking.
Okay.
He's walking around the crowd. Here's the only problem: if the mask guy punches him from the front row, and we just had Asuka do. Okay, they didn't do it. Thankfully, I was gonna say if they just did it with Asuka and now it happens to CM Punk, that's too much. Actually, Alex just bought the new Dom figure, and I'm curious. Did they put his neck tattoo on it? I didn't notice if they did or not. No, not yet. I don't like the face on the Doms. The tongue out one's fine, but the actual Dom face, I'm not a big fan of.
I know that they have been discussing. What was it? Shoot. It's not NBA. Maybe it was the NBA. So WWE's right with. Are they with Mattel or Hasbro right now? Did they go back to Hasbro?
Mattel.
With Mattel.
Yeah.
Because Mattel, I believe, has the NBA, and there's been a huge, like breach of contract because certain wrestlers and NBA basketball players have been getting tattoos that don't like go with the lineup.
Yeah.
So because they'll do like the screen grabs, because I think there was a set of lips. I can't remember who else, but there's been some issues I know in the past with it. So I don't know if Dom's tattoo could have been one of them.
Yeah,
because you know how they are.
I know some like CM Punk's. A lot of CM Punk figures don't have the GI Joe logo or the Pepsi logo
or the Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, let me put my headphones on real quick. I'll show you a CM. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but I'll show it to the rest of the people. Give me 1 second. So this is a figure that I got from they're called Heels and Faces, and they kind of do their own little version of the old Hasbros, and they came out with a CM Punk right before he left AEW. So when this figure was dropped, I bought this before All In, and I didn't get this figure until he debuted on WWE. That's how long this figure took to get. But all of the tattoos, his GI Joe tattoo is there. The Pepsi logo one's on there because they're it's like almost like an unlicensed figure. But the cool thing about this figure is it came
That's
with
a really good look.
It came with Larry. This is Larry's first figure. And then WWE is making a CM Punk that comes with a Larry, and they're also doing a CM Cody that comes with I forget Cody's dog's name. Was it Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is Larry's R.I.P. Larry, but this is Larry's first figure that comes with the Punk.
That Larry looks a little bit better than any picture of Larry I ever saw.
Oh, Larry's an
Larry
ugly.
Did not have that much meat on him.
He was an ugly little bastard, but I love. He was cute. But yeah, that's part of my little Punk collection. I have one Hasbro figure. I'll show you guys. I'll share.
I'm putting it in the chat, but I'll talk about it on here. We still have an ongoing debate on wet versus dry dog food and whether or not you should heat up the dog food, or should you make dry dog food wet and then heat it up.
So, like I told you, I lost all of my Hasbros in a fire, but my favorite Hasbro was one. And when I went to go back to look up prices of Hasbros and certain ones, the one that was my favorite, of course, growing up, is like a $200 figure for one. Which this is gonna be an expensive collection if I ever get it done. But they had 3 Shawn Michaels. You can get a Shawn Michaels as a rocker, not expensive. Shawn Michaels in white and red pants, not expensive. Shawn Michaels in black and silver pants, $200. So
Of course.
I have a friend of mine, and the Black and Silver one was my favorite. So I have a friend of mine who has now he has alluded or hinted that he has the collection 2 or 3 times over, and that he just had they're sitting there, and I'm a giant wrestling fan, and he will just give them to me. I get uncomfortable by receiving gifts from people. I'm not good with it. I grew up as someone like, if I get something, like, what the fuck do I have to do for you to get? You know what I mean? Like, when are you
Right,
gonna
yeah,
cash
yeah.
that? And I hate that feeling. It's a me problem, not a you problem. So if I don't seem grateful about stuff, it's past trauma. It's not you.
I really thought you were about to go on the direction of I have a guy, and all I could think about is Toy Story 2. I was like, you're gonna have a guy come in there and paint one of Michael Shawn Michaels,
Yeah,
change it to the black and
painted
silver.
the black
I
and
was like,
silver.
I was like, you're toy barning us over here.
So
Is what's about to
I
happen.
was doing a open mic night at a bar, and he comes walking into the bar, and I'm sitting at my table, and I'm just setting everything up, and he just comes over and sits this on the table. Bro, I don't get emotional, but he put it down. I almost start crying. I was like, dude, I can't. It's too expensive. And he goes, it's yours, keep it. But he gave me the Sean, and
So
it's
dope.
perfect. There's not a scrape or anything on it. It's the arms are still tight. Like, the only Hasbro I own, and it's a great way to start it. But yeah,
Oh yeah. I think so clean.
yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Raz says that dog was freaking ugly. He was, but he was adorable. So Raquel's necklace is kind of dope. The barbed wire, I like it, but I don't like the rest of her gear.
So if we're gonna go top 5 animal appearances, and we'll do WWE history.
Just
So
WWE.
top 5, just WWE. 'Cause
Okay.
you can really get into some things in WCW,
I like where this is
ECW,
going.
and
I like
AEW
it.
has a lot going on right now. I'll throw one out there, and I think it has to be in the top 5.
Okay.
The turkey from SummerSlam.
Gobbledygooker.
The gobbledygook.
Hold on.
Has to be in the top 5 animals of all time. Has to be.
I'll allow it, but he's not a real animal. But
Okay, honorable mention.
I have the figure, and he comes in the big fucking egg. You know that the guy who played him was fucking Eddie Guerrero's brother?
Yeah,
Fun fact about this figure too.
that is so amazing. Remember when Pete Rose came out as the gobbledygooker? Oh,
They came with the second head sculpt because he had 2 different heads. When they couldn't find the original head, they went and got another one made. So the figure comes with both heads of the gobbledygooker. This is the OG. This is the Pete Rose. It came in a 2-pack. It came with the gobbledygooker, and it came with Undertaker, the debut, because the Undertaker debuted the same show.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love this fucking figure. It's so stupid, but I love it. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, there's no. It's such a niche. Like, you have to truly love wrestling to know what this is. I mean, there's been allusions to it, and it's definitely like been brought up in the zeitgeist, but it is not a. Hey, did you watch SummerSlam 1992? Do you remember the Undertaker debuting and beating Hulk Hogan? Little known fact: there was a turkey that popped out of a giant egg there.
Yeah.
I don't know who you thought it was going to be, but it was definitely not the gobbledygooker.
So wrestling animals. Bulldog is up there.
Yep.
I don't remember his name, the dog's name, or even if it was a boy or a girl. I'm gonna be honest. Jake's snake. Damien.
Yep.
Damien's up
Damien.
there, even though there was
What was
400 versions of Damien. I don't know what the
wasn't there
Cobra's
a
name.
female? There was a female. It was Damien, and there was it was a girl snake.
What was the Cobra's name that bit Macho Man?
That was, I'm pretty sure it was. Oh my goodness. Jake the Snake Cobra.
All right, so
Man,
the
out of
python,
wrestling
the
content,
python was Damien. The boa was Lucifer, and the albino python was called Revelation.
wow.
But the devenomized cobra never was given a name, according to this. I never remembered Lucifer or Revelation, and the cobra never got a name. But that's what.
Well, don't you? You got to remember that, because it was Stone Cold, because he was going through his whole like John 3:16,
Mhm.
Austin 3:16. That was a whole part of it. It was,
You can have your
man,
God, you can have your Bible, you can thump your Bibles. John 3:16, Austin 3:16 says, "I just whooped your
I
ass."
just whipped your ass.
And his whole lip is split open. He's bleeding everywhere. What a good moment.
Oh, Michael Hayes just.
Fucking animals again. You have to say fucking Coco Beware's parrot, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
If anything, I think Coco Beware's parrot is the first animal to get a figure. Because his parrot came with his Hasbro.
I think you might be right on that. Well, you think it was before Jake the Snake?
Well,
You
the
think
snake,
Coco Beware
the
was
snake,
before the
and
snake?
who was released first, Jake or Coco? Because they both had animals in their figures.
Right.
Yeah, but they got to be the first
mean-
two. They got to be the first two. Other animals. When Adam Hangman Page came out with Hunter Horse Helmsley,
Yep.
Pharaoh is pretty popular. Larry became
Pharaoh's
pretty popular.
You got
he-
the Hardy compound. You got all the Hardy animals
yeah.
from the Broken Universe.
A little known fact: when Mankind was doing all of his promos and had a rat, that was Jim Cornette's real pet rat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Jim Cornette had a real pet rat, and it died, and he had to call off work because his pet rat died, and they made fun of him. They're like, "You have to miss work because a fucking rat died? That's my pet, you motherfucker!" Yeah. When Mankind did all the promos with a rat, that was Jim Cornette's shoot pet rat.
Wow.
Oh shit! Who else had animals?
Like I said, you got you got the donkey from the Broken Hardy universe. I mean, those aren't as big. Who else had a bird? Somebody else had a bird. We just said that. Coco Beware. No, you're fine.
Where did you see that? Where's that comment? I think sometimes my chat comments don't pop up.
Nope. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I feel like
the parrot, Coco Beware's parrot, was named Frankie.
Ooh, solid.
British Bulldog's dog was Matilda. I do remember that now.
Yes, yep. Did the Legion of Doom have an animal when they rode out at Wembley? Ooh.
Oh, fucking! Remember when fucking Steiner came out with a shoot tiger at WCW?
Oh yeah,
that was fucking a bad idea. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat sometimes would use a live kimono dragon.
Yep. I think Coco Beware and Jake the Snake are definitely 1-2. I mean, Frankie and
yeah,
Damien
they gotta
have to be 1-2.
They have to be 1-2. Yeah. Oh, Undertaker one time. I don't think it was like his pet, but one time he came out with a raven. Remember he had a raven on his arm the one time?
Yeah. Did the beautiful people used to have like little chihuahuas, like Paris and Nikki?
Maybe. Uh-oh, we're about to see
I'm
some.
trying to remember.
We're about
like,
to see some devil kisses. The devil's kiss. I think it's so fucking funny that they use that terminology in professional wrestling on WWE, let alone anywhere in the world. Like if you just Google devil's kiss, you're gonna be like, oh shit. I don't know if my kid should be wearing that T-shirt.
There's been some questionable ones throughout the years, for sure.
I mean, he wasn't on TV, but Stu Hart had a fucking bear that people would wrestle.
Well, and what was Teddy Hart always would take his cats around.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
I actually got to hold one of those cats when I worked with Teddy before. Things got weird.
Yeah.
Hillbilly Jim would
Yeah.
bring pigs to rings every now and then. I don't remember that, but I
So
believe
Hillbilly
it.
Jim graduated high school with my stepdad.
Oh my god. I
Bowling Green High
always
alum.
laugh if anyone can, if a Hillbilly Jim can make the Hall of Fame, anybody can.
Oh, dude, he's got a great Sirius XM show. Hillbilly Hoedown. He would call him the D93. They do like, dude, just solid earth, massive man, massive man.
Yeah, he's huge. Oh my god, Nikki Bella's back. You just got squashed on TV, and now you're gonna come back and. I typed in wrestlers, and I'm getting just all people who wrestled as animal gimmicks.
Oh, like Kevin Nash.
Yeah. Or like Junkyard Dog, or the Animal
Ooh.
Batista. Oh, Bobby Heenan Weasel, like Rick Steiner the Dog-Faced Gremlin, Ultimo Dragon, Ernie Ladd, the Pitbulls, Funkasaurus. Like some of these are just like they're not really pets, but
Well, I mean, Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus.
He is a dinosaur.
He is a dinosaur. I love Luchasaurus. Everyone hates that gimmick. I love it.
So I've put some of the pictures up in the Discord, but like, so I saw Luchasaurus debut. I saw Wardlow debut, in AEW.
Wardlow's a really nice guy. I got to hang out with him for a day.
Dude, he just seems like the coolest cat. Like all
chill.
his like interviews are just.
I got to hang out with him, Gargano, and Candice LeRae for the whole day. Gargano was really cool, and so was Candice was super sweet.
Dang it! Why are we offline? What did I do?
It's Bruno Sammartino. I don't know. And you know, as long as this person's vision is in line with.
I'm gonna put that figure back. It's bothering me that it's still sitting out. I don't know why. My OCD.
So let's see. Man, so we've only had how many matches so far tonight? 3 or 4? It's crazy. So I mean, AEW, like, that's the thing that kills me. It's just the pacing. Like, you get 2 hours at AEW, you're at least getting 5-6 matches, or you're getting like.
Rey Mysterio to mustache looks weird. Chat, where are you guys at? Am I just not seeing the chat, or we haven't typed in a while? It's crazy. Y'all are quiet over here. I think everyone left us. Or maybe my multi-chat's just not working. That's what I'm just nervous about. Someone typed earlier, Jamie. Jamie said hello in the stream.
How's Twitch looking?
I think Twitch is still running. I think everything's still going. Yeah, everything's still running.
Let's see if I can. Let's see how many screens I can pull up on my iPhone after the new
The new
update we
update.
got going here. Yeah.
How
Let's see
how much can we bog down our phone?
Let's see how much this liquid glass really is going to do for me here. Ooh, wait, what is this? Nut Raiders, please God. Oh, this looks like a good. Oh man, I'm all. Sorry, I follow a lot of like people that play horror games on Twitch, and there are some really interesting thumbnails going on right now.
Oh, really?
All right, yeah. All right, I don't need a whisper profile. It's just old Ted Gradsby. It's a combination of my first and last name, but you know, The Great Gatsby, my favorite American novel, got the dust jacket cover tattooed on my bicep. But Jay Gatsby is
I've
also
never
a
seen The
bold.
Great Gatsby.
Oh, you definitely need to start with the Robert Redford one. The book's incredible.
I'm not a big
The
reader.
new Leo
I'd
one,
have to do the I have to do an audiobook of it.
that it's. I mean, Nick Carraway. I really love the Leo Tobey Maguire one because the opulence that it just. I mean, it just so exacerbated that you're just like, this can't be real, but it can because it's like the thought of the American dream and it's just the pomp and the circumstance, and it could be all this, and it's all just a shell, and it's unattainable, and you're always reaching for the green light, and the green light is just not able to be touched. Oh, I love it. I can go into some books. Anywho, all right, ABJ. Let's get back to where we're looking here.
I think
ABJ.
I might do the audiobooks of Harry Potter now that they're doing the like a full cast audiobook version of it. I may start do like I've never read those books or got into them, and I think I might try them out with that.
Are you? Hold on here. Wait, I should follow you. ABJ on air too. There we go. There we go. There we go. Any Blackwell Jr.
Do you think it's stupid that I'm numbering them? I just kind of I want to look back and be like, holy
No,
shit,
I
I
like
did.
that. I like that a
I'm
whole
at,
lot.
I'm at like 1,000 on airs and then like 100 fucking gamings or whatever. I'm looking for a game to play on Thursdays. So I don't want to do Fortnite every single time. Oh, I almost turned a game on. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of like the Telltale series. I've told you that I think in
So
the
I have
chat
the
before.
Quarry that I still have to finish. That's I might, but if I start it over, I might just start it from the beginning and just do it. Me and Lily were playing it, but I just might just do it and get it over with.
Is the Quarry kind of like one of those like
it's a horror game, like choose your adventure horror game, yeah.
Yeah. The reason I like those is as a viewer. This is me personally. Take it with a grain of salt or whatever you want to take it with.
Watching them be scared the fuck out of.
Well, it's not that, but you're like you could interact with your chat, be like, hey, what decision should we make? Hey, this is like my thought process. And you can also like you have the chapters. So it's like, oh, we finished, this chapter. Come back next week for, chapters 3 through 5.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
it gives you like if you're trying to build like a stability base, I kind of like that.
And I have 3 of the dark medium ones. The dark picture ones. I have House of Ash, Little Hope, and Man of Medium, and they're supposed to be like really cinematic horror ones as well. I'm trying to see.
Holy shit! I just realized at the top of your stream, it shows that you got 2 people on Twitch, 2 people, or 3 people on YouTube, 0 on. Or is that an 8?
0.
8 or 0? Oh, we're 0. Infinity symbol. Love it.
Yeah, I have 1 million people. Yeah, no one watches on Facebook, but I try to put that up too to maybe spice things up, or maybe just to depress myself.
No, I mean that's. I mean, I dig it.
You know what? Another thing I got from a lot of people is I think I missed out on a lot of opportunity to have support from people, because also I think the perception of my quality and perception of what I have and what I'm accomplishing, I think people think I was at a higher level than I was, and I don't think they were like they were just like, he's fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I need help. Like,
man, the Twitch picture is really clear. It looks a lot better than YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. And that just might be. I mean, I got my Twitch rate up pretty high, so that might just be my own settings.
Yeah.
Because typically when you're on Twitch, you're watching somebody else play a game, or You need your bit rate up, so it could just be that. But man, it looks really good.
I want to fuck with this subscriber goal thing and see what that. I'm not gonna put it on the vertical stream because I think it would look silly on a vertical stream. I think I just don't want to put too much on that screen, but I might throw it up on. Just see what it looks like. See if it actually. Because some of these widgets just don't work.
Yeah, I mean, I like the vertical stream aspect on YouTube, but man, the Twitch one,
It looks good.
Oh man, it's just so clean. So your subscriber on there is just over your ABJ, goes over the top. I like that though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move it up a little bit though. I'll probably move it right there.
See, yeah. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
But it says quest for 1K. I'm definitely over 1K, so I don't know where it's getting that information.
No, that's not what I want to do.
Settings.
Cancel.
So like it's saying. That's what I'm saying. It's saying I have 556 subscribers out of 1,000, but it's just like, where are you getting that from? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it.
Screw it, it's gone.
Yeah, it's fucking dead to me. Lily says, "Have fun," and damn, I don't know what she means by that. She ripped her fingernail off. Oh, I wasn't watching the screen. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's where the blood was coming from. Ooh, I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but man, that can really like put you back for a while. Not having a fingernail.
Yeah, this is gonna sound gross, but when I played basketball and soccer a lot, I for like 10 years didn't have like half of my toenails. Because they would
kept falling off.
They would just snap. Like I would get my fucking foot stepped on or stomped on or just like, and I trimmed my nails. I kept everything clean. Like I would have my feet so wrecked from basketball and football that it would just get stomped on and it would snap, and then I would just pull it off, and it sucked. But I didn't start growing toenails until like much later on in life. I still don't grow like my little toe. I don't get little toenails. I grow like a crust formation. It just mounds. I grow like an anthill. It doesn't grow like a nail. It just grows in like a crust. It's weird.
I have tectonic plates growing from my toes.
The best way to describe my baby toenail on my little toe essentially is an anthill. It just grows up like a triangle, and then I just trim it down. The rest of my toes look fine now, but for a long time, my toenails were either black or brown because they would like be dead underneath. Like my big toe on my one toe for almost my entire youth was like black. I had a black toe. I would have been like a cool like gangster cowboy name. Oh, here comes old Blackwell Black Toe.
Old beat up BT.
Look out! Here comes the old Black Toe Blackwell, fastest gun in the West, biggest belly in all saltwater.
It was just. That'd be such a great, that'd be a great wrestling gimmick. That was something like me and my teammates used to joke about that we were like watching something, like, oh, what would be a great wrestling gimmick? And one of my teammates would be like, man, just the relief pitcher. Like he comes down, sits like in the dugout or just like next to the ramp with a cooler, chewing some tobacco, just chewing gum, spin seeds, and then his tag team partner is like in desperate trouble, and he goes, and they're like, he makes the call, and he picks up a phone, and he's like, all right, and he comes in and tags in, and just hits him with like a 1, 2, 3 combination, and walks out, lights a cigar, and takes a girl to the back, like major league status. Just like the weirdest gimmick of all time, but it would work so well.
Yeah, I love that. Speaking, I was thinking of the other day when you were talking about how you played soccer and stuff. Now, I know we're two different levels. I played youth and high school soccer for like a half a year, and then it's actually when my house burned down, I was illegally using my grandmother's address to play soccer at a different school, um, so I can play because my school didn't provide it. And then when my house burned down, I had to move back, and I stopped. That's essentially what ended my soccer. But then I coached for like 7 or 8 years when I got out of school.
Yeah,
I loved coaching. That was so much fucking fun. Um,
it takes a special person to coach because it is. I've done
children,
it, but man,
children,
oh man,
yeah,
oh man,
under 9 girls,
oh
undefeated
yeah,
seasons,
never.
dude. It was awesome. I coached these girls and played them like a video game. I literally I taught them 8 commands: up, 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 drop, drop, pass, cross, switch, center, like just shoot, shoot, shoot. And I would just yell from the sideline, drop, cross, switch, up, 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 shoot, 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 shoot. And I played it like a video game. Like it was awesome.
R1 turbo,
Uh-huh.
turbo, turbo.
And I got like a handful of girls who just got really, really, really fucking good, and they knew how to stay in position. I taught a girl at 9 years old how to do a spin move with the soccer ball. She just dominated everybody. She fucking dominated, like killed
Just a little
people.
Cruyff action.
Yeah, she was awesome. But man, that fucking feeling you get when you're on the field and they're about to blow the whistle for the start of the game, that is a good set of goosebumps. That is a high I've been chasing forever. Like that's such a like it's about to happen.
is.
Yeah, it's so wild. I was just talking to somebody at work the other day. They were talking about soccer and sports and stuff, and like, what's the worst injury you've caused or anything like that? And I was like, I'm not proud of it, but I snapped a kid's leg one time.
I've ended some careers. My junior year, I was in the Final Four. Kid had a full ride. So we were playing Trinity, which is one of the, or no, we were playing St. X, which is the leader in the Commonwealth of Kentucky for most men's state championships in soccer. It's a huge football program. They pay their football coach like $3 million a year as a high school coach.
Jesus Christ.
It's yeah, I mean they play like in Louisville, the Louisville Cardinals old stadium, like Papa John Stadium. I mean it's a massive. They're ranked nationally every year. There was a senior, he came in on a cross, and I just power dove, tipped the ball away, came down, hit outside of his knee. His knee, I mean, it tore everything, broke
So
everything.
you just came out of the
except his
box
ACL.
on him.
No, it wasn't even out of the box. It was in the air, and as I was coming in, he was coming in to hit it, and I just collided, took his leg out. He never played again. He had a full ride to UNC.
Oh,
He was on ODP. I mean, just destroyed him. Another one, probably the worst one I ever saw. And I've seen some pretty bad like brawls and everything, but as far as just like level of it, like I watch people vomit on the like pitch.
every game. That was me for me every
yeah.
game. So
Yeah,
I don't sweat, and then I overheat, and then essentially have a heat stroke. Well, we didn't know that growing up. Like they were just like, all right, he's gonna puke and be fine. I'd puke, pass out, go to the sideline. They would cool me down with water and ice, and then throw me right back in the game.
That's crazy.
I should have died.
So we were. Oh man, this is hard to even tell. So we're in region finals. We're going up against a team. We were ranked first in the state. It was no issue. One of my teammates goes up for a header. The guy comes up from underneath, hits him in his mouth. He had braces on at the time.
I knew you were going there.
Yeah, dude. So
That was me. This is exactly what you're saying happened to me.
their heads connected. They pulled their heads apart. They thought some of his teeth went into the guy's head that headed him, like underneath. Cuddy's fucking Leto. So Leto Cuddy, same person. Colin Kelly was his name. He got his teeth went into his jawline. Thankfully, one of our teammates' parents, orthodontist, was there. Had to go into like emergencies. I mean, had to pull the teeth out. But like you could see, and when they pulled their head, like the mouth that head apart, blood started going out from his head, coming
That's a
out from his
DQ.
mouth.
You
Dude,
can't
it
hit a guy
was,
with a belt. That's a DQ. What the fuck are we doing? Sorry.
yeah, but that was is easily, and then, like I'm not like guys that weren't quick were like, oh no, like
So I got headed
but
in the mouth on a header, and I was running up the field because like we had it, and I still got enough connection that I launched it forward, and then I just came off defense and made a run, and I was like switch, and just
oh,
made the run. So I
hey,
go to call for a pass, and I go pat, and I went to call pass, and I couldn't speak, and I was like my fucking lips are stuck to my teeth. So I just ripped my fucking lips off my teeth, and I went pass,
oh,
and I get the ball, and I'm just about to cross it back into the center for a header for a goal. And as I go to, I'm 2 steps away from my cross, and yeah, no, I read that comment too. You're giving off on. I'm very much circumcised. I mean, I'm not no judgment if you're not. I am.
I just want to know what kind of vibes that is.
Yeah,
Like I saw
I'm
that
generally curious too. What about me looks like I'm not circumcised? That's a great question.
Is it the beanie? Is the
Is it the
beanie
yeah
giving
the
it off?
beanie? Is it the Boston? Is it the green hair? What's it? The nose ring? Is it the nose ring? No, but the ref seen it, and I guess we were in our white kits, and the ref just looked at me, and I was about to cry, and he blew the whistle, and I go, I'm not offsides. Like, what the fuck are you blowing the whistle for? And he literally looked at me, and I was just like, he's like, look at you, and I look down, and I'm covered in blood. I'm bleeding out of I look like Gangrel when he spits the blood out, and I was like, shit. So I get off the field. The trainer's like, I don't know what to do. You're bleeding bad. I literally went in. I got the fucking Vaseline, and I just rubbed it on the inside of my lip. And I looked at the one kid on the bench. I go, give me your jersey, and I put his jersey on. I went right back in.
We had it some when I was coaching.
Wait, hold on. This comment's great. Even though you're
oh, I
queer,
know.
you still have the heart of a normal person. All right. I mean, it's super hateful, but I'll take it. I'll laugh at it. I love when
Yeah,
people come in to troll thinking you're gonna offend me. Like, please, I like that kind of stuff. Hit me with your. My whole profile says dark humor. Give me what you got.
yeah. Wait till 2026 heel comes out.
Yeah, wait till I'm full. I fully cocoon out of my heel shell. I'll give it back to you.
So we always had, like, when I coached, we would always have like a giant, like 5-gallon thing of sunflower seeds. Like, it's a thing. If we didn't have sunflower seeds, and if they had to be David's sunflower seeds, don't hit us with those bigs bullshit. It's David's or nothing when you're coaching. And we would like get the barbecue ones, and we had the regular ones. And we had a kid come over, I mean, just bleeding, one of our star players, and they're like, if you can't get the blood under control, he can't come back in. They're going gauze, and I'm like, we got trainers there, like really good, like high end, like high school soccer, and I'm like, they're going all this. I'm like, Sam, get over here. He's like, what? They're like trying to do everything. I grab a handful of sunflower seeds, pull his mouth open, shove it in there, and just like switch that around, and just all the salt from the sunflower seeds cauterize the wound.
Yeah,
up.
Vaseline's the move. Vaseline will definitely do it too, but it's not pleasant to have a mouthful of Vaseline.
No, they like, he's just like, and it stopped it. He sent him right back out, and he just had he would come over, and I just hand him more like sunflower seeds, and he just suck on it.
He's like, my mouth tastes like blood and dill pickle. Yeah, and then when I played youth soccer, I played I was a psycho. I was the Happy Gilmore of soccer. Like I was not afraid to start a fight. But I go up for a ball, I get headed or punched. I think the guy punched me in the gut or the nuts or something. and I hit the ground, and I just seen red, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting up." And the first person I see that's not wearing the same color jersey as me, I'm swinging on them. I'm just fighting them. We played co-ed soccer at the time, so there's a possibility. I don't know who I hit, but I just hit the first person I saw. Might have been a girl. I don't know, but bench was cleared. I also had a thing too where if our offense sucked and every time I cleared the ball up to them, they would fucking get depossessed and I'd have to work again. I just start kicking it out of bounds and I would send it, so they have to go chase the fucking ball because our youth soccer, like, they don't have, not like high school where they have like ball boys and like
Yeah.
they have to physically go chase it. And this
Yeah.
one lady kept talking so much shit. And their concession stand was literally right off the field. Like, they had tables set up like wrestling, and they had a fucking jug of hot chocolate, a jug of fucking water, candy bars, the whole nine, hot dog machine. And I took her fucking table out 7 times in one game, to the point they're like, "Yo, you have." I'm like, "It's not against the rules to kick the ball out of bounds. Not my fault it's there." But like, I used to, seriously, I had, like, my house had like an entryway door, and it was really, really small. And from the age of 4 till I was 15, I would go out with my soccer ball and just take different angles, and I would just shoot it into that little entryway. So I had really, really good accuracy. Like, if I wanted to hit
Yeah.
you in the mouth with the ball on a clear, I could hit you in the mouth with a ball on a clear. I did that shit all the time too. I broke a kid's forearm because I went to hit him in the face and he went like this, and he hit his forearm and his arm just went like, yeah. But the kid that I broke his leg, he kept he kept taking me out, trying to take me out, because I was a rough player and I was hard.
Yeah.
So he was trying to give it back to me, and I was like, "Yo, bro, one more time. Like, if you do it one more time, you're gonna have a problem." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." So we're running up the sideline, and I have the ball and I have a step on him, and I see him coming, and I'm like, he's gonna slide tackle me, and I'm right in front of his parents, like his whole family, his whole side of the sidelines. They're sitting on the other half, like, you know how soccer is on the youth, like the halfway mark, and the one side of fans sit on one half and the other fans sit on the other. So we're on his half, and he comes in for the slide tackle, and I just pop it up. So I like hit it with my legs. I don't know the term of the move, but where you run, chip it up so it comes up over, and like you jump over with the ball. So I do that, and fucking he slides, and when I come back down, I just Super Mario Brothers right down on his his slide tackle leg, on his fucking shin, and all I hear is, and I went, uh-oh, and I hit the ground, and I heard him scream, and then I just grabbed my ankle and started screaming. I wasn't hurt, but I was like, I'm not getting penalized. So I just sold it like my ankle was shattered. They carry us both off the field. He's still on the field. I broke his shin guard and everything, his leg and his shin guard. And they take him off the field, and they're like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, are we good? Is he off the field? I'm like, "Yeah." All right, put me back in. They're like, "What?" I was like, if I didn't go down out there, I'm getting in trouble. But if I came off as an injury, I'm clear. I feel better. I can go back play. And my coach goes, "You're a sick fuck."
You sick fuck. You sick. Oh, it explains so much about our wrestling love.
And then during the end of the, like, then, like, I guess like 2 years later we were playing, and he was there, but I don't know if he was like playing, and I was like, "Yeah, you want to play that fucking shit again? Fucking make you sit out a year and a half again? You want to play some fucking bullshit?" I had a kid that was so big he kicked me in the shin and broke my shin guard. That fucking hurt. Oh shit, the Steelers are on right now. They're beating the Dolphins 21-3.
Hell yeah. Let's give a little check and see how the old fantasy's doing while we're. I think all my players are done. I think I've won. I have like
Shout out to
150
Logan
points.
Paul, though, putting a match together on a Monday Night Raw. This has actually been a pretty decent match. Like, usually he just does pay-per-view stuff, but the fact that he's like wrestling on a Monday Night Raw on a weekly wrestling match, and him and Ray are actually putting on a pretty decent performance, I'm impressed with it. He's big enough that he doesn't need to be doing these fucking Monday Night Raws.
Are you talking about Ray or are you talking about
Logan?
Yeah.
He's a draw. He's a pay-per-view draw. He doesn't need to wrestle one-on-one matches on a Monday Night Raw, but so kudos to him for doing this in a Hershey, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't even the Garden. This isn't like Boston. This isn't New York. This isn't like L.A. This is a Monday Night Raw in a Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I see him as what the whole draw for him to the industry, it was kind of like, oh, you got Prime out there, you got this. He's using every single one of these. Is just like, let's promo me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing it right. Like, he's getting paid and he's making the most of it. Like, he is built in this.
He's
Like,
he's a
self-promotion.
good professional wrestler. Like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, no, he does. I mean, he's easy to hate. Like, if you're easy to hate and it comes natural and you have heat, heat's good.
I think
Like,
he will be the first celebrity to win the world title in WWE.
whoa. I guess that's technically WCW, but
David
Arquette.
first off, how dare you? Nick Gage should have cut his head off. No, I love Scream. It's my favorite movie. I love you, David Arquette. If you're never gonna watch this, but
So at that ROH show that I sent you pictures of, with Nick Aldis and Jeff Cobb.
real quick, there's a guy in the front row in Hershey, Pennsylvania, who makes My Widow's Peak look like fucking nothing. This dude has fucking he is a Mickey Mouse head.
So I gotta. We'll pose this to the chat if anybody's out there listening. So if you could be topless for the rest of your life or pantsless for the rest of your life, or
Yikes.
in the words of Disney, you're either
Winnie the Pooh in it,
or you're Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
so,
fuck.
Mickey Mouse pants. You do get gloves if you're Mickey Mouse, but you're either Winnie the Pooh or you're Mickey Mouse for the rest of your life. No shirt or no pants. What do you take?
Nobody wants to see either one of those on me. But I think I got to go no shirt. At least I'm not getting arrested.
No, you wouldn't get arrested, but you would be stared at by everyone.
Like no shirt, like it would force me to eat better and force me to like get fit. Like no matter what push-up I do, I can't fix what's there. I'm not walking around just little dicking it everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could have a long shirt. Have you seen the show Ghost? You could have a shirt that covers just enough.
Like, listen, I may be giving off uncircumcised vibe. I'm circumcised, but I am a grower, not a shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be worked up to look cool. I can't just walk around impressive. Episode 2 of ABJ on air. We're for real. I'm fucking putting it out there. Oh, they're not showing this guy on camera. They are not showing his face at all. He's hanging out though. He's not running away. So I think tonight's the night we unveil the masked guy. Because he's not running. He's still standing there.
You think so?
Because usually he keeps bailing.
What if it's Cena this entire time?
I think it's Austin Theory. He's getting in the ring.
Is he? All right, hold for sound.
I'm trying to look at his eye. Honestly, the eyes don't look like Austin Theory.
God dang it. Get to live.
Who the fuck is that? So Punk came out with a chair and now the guy ran.
Oh,
but
well, we're not gonna.
They kind of show his face, but not show his face. Oh, he's gonna take his mask off here. That's not Austin Theory, is it?
I'm starting it live. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh, it is Austin Theory, dude. That did not look like his eyes. He shaved his head.
I like this move.
That did not look like his eye profile. Oh, big spear.
I like that. Also, let it be said, Braun Breaker really is protective. Like, he does not hurt people. I also am not a huge fan of Punk wearing all this Bret Hart gear.
Well, right now he's wearing his wife's shirt. He's wearing an AJ Lee shirt.
Well, but
dude, he was rocking he was rocking a fucking Halloween 3 Season of the Witch one pay-per-view.
Arguably the best Halloween.
Yeah, best The first one's probably the best, but season 3, episode 3 is really good. Or Halloween 3 is good.
I think I've told you John Carpenter's best friend is my godfather, right?
No, you're just fucking connected, bro. I might have
Hey,
to bring interviews back if you could help me get some fucking names. You know what I'm saying?
I could probably get you some people, but no, A Season of the Witch as a standalone film
It's great.
is great. If you don't keep it in the Halloween, like it's just so good because the storytelling in it is marvelous.
I always thought that they should have spun it into that the Shamrock company made the mask that made Michael go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Real quick, overall, there was some promos and stuff in there. They did a little more with Bailey where she's kind of going crazy and what's her name is trying to make her bring out a new version of herself. Gunther gets kicked out of Raw for winning a match clean. Silly. Tag match, Usos and New Day. First time they squared off together in a while. It was a fine match. It was a Monday Night Raw tag team, but it wasn't terrible. Maxine Dupree versus Ivy Nile. Wasn't my favorite. It is what it was. Raquel versus Stephanie. Fine, ends in DQ. Kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Logan versus Ray ends kind of screwy, but Logan Paul wrestling on a Monday Night Raw is kind of dope. He doesn't. I feel like he's a big name. He probably doesn't need to do that, and he went out there and performed very, very well. And the show ends with Austin Theory is the masked man, and he has a new look, new haircut. He is he the newest member of the Vision? Who knows? But he is coming out to cause some problems, and that's Monday Night Raw in a whole here on December 15th, 2025. Not closing out the stream right just a second, but thank you for Ted for hanging out with me in the voice chat the whole time. We had some people in the chat the entire time. Thank you all so much. But yeah, go ahead, finish what you were saying about the Halloween 3.
Oh yeah. Just I mean, Halloween 3 just could have been such a jumping off point, and I still think they could incorporate it. But yeah, just as a standalone film, incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no Happy Death Day to you, but it's still incredible.
Yeah.
As far as I mean, because you think about it, yeah, you get the whole Shamrock thing. It's like kind of like I think about. I haven't seen Ready or Not 2. Has that come out yet? No, it hasn't.
No.
No,
What do you
so
think of
it's like,
Smile? The Smile series? I thought part 2 was really good.
fucking hate it.
Really?
I will die on this hill.
I liked part 2. I thought that was a cool ending where she does it in front of a whole arena full of people. I'm excited to see what the next one goes.
Yeah, it is the second one markedly better than the first one, but it's the first one is just so bad. It's like It Follows. In my eyes, It Follows and Smile are up there for.
So
they're in my top 10.
I like It Follows. I thought It Follows was the only problem I didn't like in part 1 of Smile was when they showed the creature. Should have never done that.
Yes. But it kills it. It
It did.
there's
Showing
just-
the creature at the end killed it, but It Follows I thought was really a cool premise, and I would have liked to see more in that universe.
I would like to see more in that universe, and I'd like to see it more expand. It was so anticlimactic, and I'm just like, is this like for real? Like this is how it goes? And I believe there's another movie that's very similar. It's not The Forest. It's a bunch of guys in
The
like,
Forest, isn't Logan Paul in that?
is he? It's a bunch of guys
Nah,
that like get caught up in like some like witchcraft or devil, like something, and they keep stumbling. They're up like on a backpacking adventure. That's another one that just had the great premise to it. Could have been great, just didn't hit my mark at all for it. But they're man. I mean, I'm also a huge fan of Jekyll and Hyde together again when we're talking about like horror comedies, So take my opinion with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I like some stupid shit too. All right, well that'll do it. We're gonna end it here for ABJ on air. Our first official, I guess you would say, weekly stream. We started off with the pay-per-view, the Saturday night main event. I don't know if it's a PLE, but it's a Saturday night main event, John Cena's final match. We're here for the Monday Night Raw. I do have a a logo. I have a couple logos that I can put up when it comes to Monday Night Raw. So I have just about every version of the Monday Night Raw logo available. So in ABJ font. So if you guys are possible interested in that, I'm gonna be slow rolling out logos. I'm not gonna put a lot out at a thing because, be completely honest, I want to get to a point where I feel like I can sell a T-shirt before I give you 400 ones to choose from. So I want to get to a point where people are actually in demand or want them even to be a thing before I do it. But we do have a lot of stuff to be available. I don't know how many people we still have watching on Twitch. I think it's one person, so I'm pretty much gonna raid with one person. But let's find a random chat. I'm gonna just put in.
Oh, hold on, let me get back in there. We can raid with 2.
All right,
We'll fluff the numbs.
we'll fluff it up. Pro wrestling. We're gonna
Hey.
filter.
We're gonna fluff it up for those Winnie the Poohers out there.
Hell yeah.
We gotta. All right, so let's.
This guy's got 4 viewers. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
doing
that'd be a
that.
good one. That's a good little one to.
Let's do this guy.
ABJ.
Is it gonna like make me watch his? Oh yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna be watching his stream.
Yeah. So he'll just send us
All
over
right.
there.
So I
It'll notify him that you hit him with the raid.
whoa! I just. This chat is literally just 4 chat boxes. They're not even on camera.
Oh no, this guy's paying for him.
They dropped the N-bomb 3 seconds into the stream, but I think they're allowed to say it, so I'm not upset by it. I think they did it do it?
Oh, are we about? Are we there?
Oh, start raid. I gotta hit the button.
Yeah, gotta go.
In
Raiding
7.
with Mike Thunder Ichiban. You got like a 10-second.
It's going right now. Raid now. I think we did it. I don't know.
We're all the way in the 12 days of Thundermus. I like the Mike World Order. We'll give him a.
What? They don't even care. They got raided to be fella.
No, they don't. Dude, it's all right. It is an interesting conversation.
I want to do that. I want to be able to push a button and have shit like this pop up. What do we do? This chat is crazy.
Can we just listen to this for a while? This
Yeah.
is great.
This is the new stream. We're just gonna watch somebody else's stream.
I mean, they are not paying a lick of
They don't give a
attention to
shit.
and, oh, he Mike Thunder. He said something. Okay. He's talking about working at McDonald's.
I love
We got
this.
Beavis and Butthead.
This is a way better. Honestly, guys, this is probably better content than me. These guys are great.
These guys could. I mean, Juan Carlos.
I'm following him. This is
incredible.
he's playing a whole
Like,
Beavis and Butthead episode.
yeah. He didn't have to put it up his ass.
All right, I'm bailing on this. All right, guys.
All right.
That was a good raid. Our first ever raid, and it was a Beavis and Butthead clip of a guy getting a phone put up his butt. That is the content you come for here on ABJ on air. That's what we're gonna do going forward. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow night for NXT and some Fortnite. I'm gonna play Fortnite for fucking 2.5 hours. So it's gonna be fun. So come hang out, watch me play some Fortnite. Let's watch some NXT, hang out, and only you can give off extremely uncircumcised vibes. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Here's some music by the Converse Kid. We'll see you next time. We're out of here.
I sit up in my room, trying to write words that don't make sad songs. I don't want you to feel bad for the life I've had. Whenever you're around, it helps me. I get my starstruck kisses from you. You make me happy when I feel blue. You're really something I haven't had in a long time. In a long time. Are you my daydream Valentine? Always understand what I'm going through. Life isn't planned out to hurt you. Chucked in the middle, just like our crooked teeth. But I would sit here and eat glass just to see you breathe. I get my starstruck